What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a great night, a good start to your week here. It is Wednesday, middle of the week now, so hopefully you've had a good week so far. We've got a lot to cover tonight. I see that the chat is popping off right now. I will do my best to read everybody's comments. If I do skip anybody, it's nothing personal. I do apologize in advance. I will try my best to keep up with the chat. But as always, I want to stay on topic here and make sure that I don't get too lost in the chat. Otherwise, I could keep Huck here for 4 hours, and he doesn't want that. So let's go ahead and play the intro and the highlight reel, and we'll get into the chat. I'll bring the big star in here tonight, and yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. All right. So this next one isn't even available on physical media. And I'm going to show you what it is and why I love it. So number 4. And if you've not seen this, Klaus, let me tell you why I love it. First of all, it's very special to me. My lovely daughter auditioned and got a speaking role in this movie, which was nominated for an Oscar, by the way. So my daughter's, did a little voiceover. She's one of the kids. And what I was happy to see is that, we watched it just because she did the line, but then it was also really good. Just a beautiful movie. It's on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. And if you hear all the kids writing to Santa, one of the little kid voices, that's my daughter Brooke. So I love Klaus. So, number 4, Klaus.
You sold me. You sold me.
I'll check that out.
It's a house of celebrities over there.
Yeah, the kid can literally just said, like Christmas has to play a part of the film for it to be a Christmas film.
I think so. Yeah.
And yet, if you watch my show, Die Hard takes place during Christmas. And the reason Hans Gruber goes in is because it's Christmas time and he knows the building will be empty. And that's why specifically they go in at Christmas, unknowing that there's a party there on Christmas.
It's a Christmas party.
Get him, Huck.
Exactly.
Get him.
I drop, Huck.
Well, I didn't know that, Huck, because I haven't seen the movie in 20 years. Okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
That's why you gotta watch it again, baby. Christmas titties. Does everybody remember where they were when Mid-Levolution broke up? I do. Oh, now you're just kissing ass. A beat street. I can't get that beat. See, I walk on that beat from across the street. Coming up soon, Tim and I are starting the Titties Cafe next week. Ken, you're right. I did dig into the Star Trek thing, and this is the Roddenberry Vault.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Tony, sit your ass down.
Damn it,
Come on.
Tony.
People like to wear a mask and a suit.
Check it out, Planet of the Apes, y'all.
Metallic cat. Cyborg. I'm Birdman. Pumpkin Man.
Classic skeleton, y'all.
Sophisticated Wolfman. Okay. Totally blind in here, y'all. Classic anime wig. Intelligent Velociraptor.
Legos rock.
Dash. The Wasp.
I don't think so.
I can be Black Panther, right?
Oh, hell no.
No? Hey, Brooke, check it out. I got the perfect costume.
Really?
Yeah, you ready to go try them on?
Yeah,
All right, let's
totally.
go.
Let's
You're
go.
gonna love it.
Daddy, I'm done.
Ta-da! Check it out. Hey, matching costumes. I'm 11. Eh? was a good waffle, you know. And drinking iced tea out of the flash glass. Little connection with the flash thing. Grease is the word. Oh, hey, what's going on, y'all? Just jamming out to some Grease right there. It is early Sunday morning. Even got that early morning voice. How you doing, Chewbacca? Really? That's what I picked for a deep voice. My hair looks all funky fresh. Just got out the shower. Boom. Get that chlorine out my hair. Wow.
Oh man, I was digging deep. I went to some of your first videos ever.
Wow, man. Lean on that Christmas episode. Pretty good.
Yeah, you know, when I was doing like Mel's and Tim's and Tony's and so on and so forth, Ken's, I had so much content from there, and then I was like, man, Huck's got a ton of one-liners. I gotta add these. So I just started adding them, but
that was great, man. Yeah,
that
was fun dressing up, doing that that Halloween video, dressing up as 11. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun watching it. I was sitting in my car today, and I was kind of finishing touches on this, and I was enjoying that quite a bit. So, but thank you for all the content, of course. Let's go ahead and catch up with the chat here, and then I'll play that intro.
What's going on, chat?
Here. So we got Fish the Film Collector here. Congrats, Huckster. Can't wait to celebrate. Adrian James in the house. What's going on, Adrian? Lance Jackson here. I'm very excited to see this. I love both of your channels. Just at home watching Fat Albert starring Keenan Thompson. Hey.
Hey.
We got Nick here. Hucks, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Looking forward to seeing the replay. What's Johnny watching? What's up, cool kid? What's going on, man?
All right.
Great conversation earlier. Mama Blu-ray says, yes, Huck. I love having breakfast with you every Tuesday morning.
Love it.
Sue says, congrats on your Hall of Fame induction. Like I said in the beginning, I will try not to skip anybody. I just want to hover your name at least for Huck to see. Hey, everybody, let's all have a blast tonight. Constance Cherry is here. Damien's here. Film Addiction's here. What's up, Cody? Mizzy saying hey to James. There is a lot I've got to get through, so I do apologize. I'm going to work my way through it the best. But are you excited, Huck? What are you going to do, brother, when Huckamania runs around?
I'm totally excited, brother. Let's go.
Oh, man. I'm very excited. I always look forward to these, and I'm trying to put a little bit more work into them so they turn out the best that they possibly can. Obviously, you do your trivia night, so you get it. You're probably, you know, I feel like a lot of us that have channels, Cinema Man is in the house. I feel like a lot of us, Sean's here, that have channels worry about being perfectionists and struggle with that a little bit. So
yeah,
for sure. Mizzy's here. Tony's P is here. We got Planet Mondo's in the chat as well.
Planet Mondo.
Cinephile saying hi to everybody. Movie Hunter 2020. Thanks for being here, man. Mondo saying hey to everybody. We got Tony from Basement Blues. Should be a fun evening. Hopefully it is. We got Tim Talks Talkies here. Thank you for being here, Tim. Holland saying, I think I'm going to start from oldest hate to sacrifice, eaten alive, Planet Mondo. Yeah, we got Corey Wilkerson in the house. Adam, the Movie Hunter here. I'm trying not to skip anybody, but trying to work my way through.
Shit up.
Emmett Ray is here. Appreciate you being here. We got Caprice in the house. We got Merja here. And I know she's in a lot of your Tuesday morning shows as well. John Doe Juggalo's in the house. Mika's here. Mika and Kira. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Mika, darling.
Yes. All right.
And Kira, you're also there.
We're getting there. Yep. We're getting there. Chubbs.
Always a pleasure.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Chubbs?
Adrian, everybody saying hi to each other. Halloween Huck might be my favorite Huck, Derek says. Hunting Huck is my favorite, Adam says. Joe Martinez in the house. Everybody's fighting. Film Addiction, Joe. Being Chili's in the house. Congrats on the Hall of Fame, Huck. Merja saying hey to Tiana. Tiana's in the house. What's up, Tiana? Huck is the king of editing. Love your videos. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's nice.
Absolutely. I do agree.
I feel like I do way too much editing for, the effort that, sometimes.
And then we got
nobody watches
as well. So, all righty. Okay, let me go ahead and play that introduction here that somebody made for you, of course. I love this guy. I know you love this guy. Everybody loves this guy. You probably know who it is.
Huck, you have made it, man. I know you gave acting a shot, and you didn't win that Oscar like you were hoping, but all that doesn't matter now because you're in Bob's Hall of Fame for physical media. That's better in my opinion. And as a fellow Collectors Club member, I could not be happier for you, man. I'm right down in the chat, gonna be here for you tonight. You are the man. No one in this community has as much bundled up energy as you. Somehow you liven up every single stream you're on. Every video you're in is just pure energy. You can like feel it through the screen. Man, you have that down to a T. Everyone loves having you on streams. You are freaking awesome. And I love your taste in movies. I really do love that you're also a Star Trek fan. Not enough Star Trek fans out there to represent. It's all about Star Wars. Star Wars. Well, what about Star Trek? Come on. But yes, I'm very happy for you, man. You totally deserve this. Have a fun night. Don't let Bob roast you too much. Hopefully he keeps this nice for you. But you never know with Bob. You never know. But yeah, this is going to be a great night. Everyone sit down, grab some popcorn, relax. This will be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Keeping it cool.
I love that, dude. He's such a good guy.
That was great, Tim. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Such a good guy.
I tried. I do my thing. That was great.
Right.
That's funny. Yeah, man. Where's all that Star Trek love out there? Look, y'all. Oh, I got my comfort tribble when I go into the market. And, everybody's got their, dogs and stuff. Now I just walk in with my, attack tribble. Things are crazy. It's all good, y'all. This isn't too weird, is it? All right.
Magic Hands here. What's up, everyone? Thanks for being here, Mike. A lot of people saying hey to Tim and Magic Hands. We got KB Love. I came in too early. Congrats to my favorite mugs there. Huck, one of my favorites down here. We got Mizzy here just saying hey to Magic Hands. We got Draculina Horror. Thank you for being here, Caprice. And guess who's in the chat?
Me, yay! I had to say thanks to Tim. That was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for making that. Thank you, everybody who made a video. There's a lot of people that sent in some stuff. We got Vinicio here. What's going on, man?
Going on.
Be careful, those tribbles are trouble. Vinicio,
yeah, right.
Huck always puts a smile on everyone's face. That's absolutely true. You got a lot of energy, man. A lot of energy.
It's all built in, man. I got lucky.
It's fun to watch your content because, you bring that energy. It's entertaining. It's never boring. It's never stale. It's always new. It's always interesting. It's always fresh, and that's important when creating content. If you ask me. But
I find that when I get ahead of myself, I call myself out on camera. I'm like, "Take it easy, Huck." I'm like, "When did that start?" But that's just, I guess, that's part of it.
All right, so I do have a couple questions here, some Instagram questions. We'll go ahead and dive into those. I've got some trivia planned, a lot of trivia. I've got some surprises in store. I've got some videos to play, and then we'll have some conversations, of course. So,
all right, got my whiteboard. I'm ready.
Yep. That's exactly it. I did message Huck. I said, just bring your whiteboard because we have some plans. So, all right. First question comes from Cody, a dude who loves movies. How did you get the role as Chicken Boy, and what was it like making Steel Frontier?
Oh, dude, that's a huge question. All right, so I'm gonna give you a peek behind the curtain. So check this out. This is for real, y'all. So I'm sitting in the waiting room to go in next. I'm the next part because you have a sign-in sheet and you put your name on it. And this other dude was in there, right? And he was in there a long time, like crap, like too long. Like usually you're in, you do thing, and they just kick you out. Like that's how it is. He was in there, and so what did I do? I sat near the door so I could hear every single thing they were telling him that they wanted him to do. So when I went in there, I knew exactly what they were looking for. And I just went crazy, man. So I had the script. I was ready to go out, like missed my hair up and, like the character's hairs like that. I sort of was doing that in the audition before the wardrobe or the makeup person wanted to do that to my hair. And then I just went, like weird because the directors were in there. So this callback already has the directors. Usually when you go into an audition, it's just the casting director. And they take your footage and they show it to the directors. And then you get a callback to that. And then you meet them, but they were already at that stage when I got in somehow. And I just go, so can I use this whole space to perform? And they're kind of like lean back, like, yeah, man, go ahead. And then I would just chicken boyed out, went nuts. It's Chicken Boy, right? So I figured his head, like he's got these head jerks. I don't know why you call him that unless there's a reason. So I started popping my head a lot. I'm like, yeah, like a lot of draws in my voice. And then when I was done, they're like, wow. All right, thanks. And then I left and 2 weeks went by and I'm like, how did I not get that? Or how did I not get a call back, something? And then one day I'm just walking across the street. My manager calls. She goes, hey, so yeah, I just want to let you know about the part. And I'm like, man. She was like, egging me on with that, like you didn't get it. She goes, yeah, so you got the part. And I was like, and then I lost my mind. That was it. So it's great. And then just getting on set and meeting all the creative people, all the behind the scenes, like we all became friends. It's kind of like our community here, like I was talking to the makeup girl and the grips, and then the stunt guy. The stunt guy, check this out, was James Yamada, I think is his name. And he is the guy who did the stand-in work for Brandon Lee on The Crow. And I was hanging out with him and he was wearing Brandon's pants from The Crow. And so we just started having a conversation. I'm like, and we just started talking. He goes, yeah, see these pants, these are my good luck pants. They help me remember Brandon. I'm like, Brandon? He goes, yeah, Brandon Lee. I was on The Crow. And then, I'm like, started nerding out because I love The Crow. And then Brian James from Blade Runner was on there. It was like, for my one and done movie, it was a blast. And sadly, the casting director left the business after that, because I was ready to start getting cast on all of PM Entertainment's movies. And then some jackhole took her place named Mark Sykes. Boo. And I could never crack the code with Mark Sykes. So that was it. But it was amazing.
Well, I appreciate you.
That's the short version.
That story. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I think and we're going to talk a little bit more about that for sure. Some acting and stuff like that.
Were you doing like Sudoku when I was telling that story? You're like, it's going to be a long one.
No. I like to listen. Something I learned about listening a while back is that somebody taught me this. If you are ready to interrupt somebody, or you're thinking about what to say before they're even finished talking, you're not really listening to them. So I have learned.
I know what you're saying. No, I'm just kidding.
I definitely learned to try and just listen and not worry about what I want to say. Just listen, take it in. So next question comes from Tiana Loves Movies. What's your wife and yours favorite movie to watch together?
I would say the one we love watching a lot is Galaxy Quest. Hope I got that right, babe. Guess she's watching. But yeah, Galaxy Quest, it's like a feel-good flick. We even showed it to Brooke, and we're like, oh man, hope she likes it. And she loved it. Like, oh, there's nothing greater than when the whole family loves a particular movie. So
that with Tim Allen, right?
That's Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman.
Thought so, yeah. I got the steel book of that one.
You guys ever watch the show? It's so funny. Tony Shalhoub. It is a great cast. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, dude, it's so good. And as a Star Trek fan, here's the thing. You don't have to be a Star Trek fan to watch it, but if you are, it pokes a lot of fun at it. It's basically a love letter to that type of fandom. And you can see them having a good time with it. So
gotcha.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Next question comes from Grant. What's your favorite box set of a movie?
I have to go with my Universal 30 movie collection, the Blu-ray collection from Universal. I love those old vintage horror movies. They're just so great. And like, our channels a couple of years ago for Halloween, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to plow through every single one of them. I watched all 30 and I was really surprised by how great some of those sequels were, especially like when I got to Invisible Man. That really kind of blew me away. Like Invisible, have you seen the original Invisible Man?
No, I haven't watched
it's excellent. It's so good. And the sequel is like The Invisible Woman. It was more of like a comedy. So that was kind of cute because it was different. But she kicks ass too. So it was like, empowered women, like before we had all this empowered women stuff. I'm like, hey, go girl, man. She should use that invisibility to her advantage. And you get two pedigree Wizard of Oz actors in there. The wizard and the witch starred in that film as well. So that was kind of a gas in the sequel. And there's one called The Invisible Agent, which was spectacular. I'm like, wow, that was so good. So anyway,
I have to watch.
Yeah, shut me up. I'll just keep going.
No, you're good. You're good. That's how I am too. So
yeah.
Next question. Can we ever get a trivia night hosted by Chicken Boy?
Right. Well, probably not. Get this though. I did try to keep that costume because I'm like, who else is going to wear that? Right. And they thought about it and they're like, well, we need to keep it in case there's reshoots. I'm like, reshoots with who? Like, who are you going to put in that with red hair that is going to absolutely stand in for me? Like, you're going to call me for the part. But of course, we shot everything we needed on that. But that was man, I wanted that. And the great thing about putting that costume together, Bob, is the wardrobe lady took me in there, and we just had, I don't know if she does that with everybody, but we just had a free for all. She goes, here's the base, which was like the long underwear and the rubber boots. She goes, all right, that's the under thing. Now let's add to it. Let's go through all the crap laying around and build this thing. And she made the jacket too. The jacket was already made with all the feathers. And so that's when we came across that Indian bone chest plate and the glasses and the earrings and the wristbands and all this stuff. So we just kept adding to it because the theory was, well, I'm the mascot really of the bad guys because I don't have much purpose in the film. Because the backstory is I was saved by one of the main bad guys. So I'm in debt to him. And so all the things I'm wearing are all from the people he's killed. I thought that was a great backstory. So the glasses are from a girl that he killed, and they popped one of the lenses out because he poked her eye out. Like all this great backstory you get to do when you're putting something like that together. So
I do know one person that loves Chicken Boy, and that is Derek from Convicted Cinephile.
Is that what?
Yes, he absolutely loves the Chicken Boy. He's a huge fan for sure.
Is he? Is he really?
I'm dead serious. He's a big fan. Like, absolutely.
He's a big fan.
I mean, I don't know, like a big fan, but he enjoys talking about it and poking fun at it. And you'll see later on. But
okay, I love it. All right, I'll send you an 8x10, Derek. Chicken Boy.
What do you like about the Final Destination movies more than Saw? Emmett Ray says.
Well, I don't like the torture aspect of the Saw movies all that much, even though they can be, I don't know, I'm going to say clever and inventive, but it just doesn't, that kind of horror movie doesn't ring to me. But Final Destination, it's great because each death as it's coming up is telegraphed by multiple things. So you don't really know what the death is going to be or how they're going to get it. Like there was one, I forget which number it was, but it was the girl on the gymnastics bar. Do you remember that one, Bob? And she's doing,
that's 5.
Yeah, she's doing gymnastics, and you swear that the air conditioner is going to drop on somebody and kill them because the screws were loose and it was jiggling, and finally it falls and a girl steps on it, which knocks the chalk into the fan, which then hits the girl in the face on the bars. She loses her grip and just crumbles, just
bent in half. Yeah, that's.
I mean, that was one of those moments, and that's what I love about Final Destination is those moments.
Any movies that have somebody stepping on a piece of glass and nail a screw. Oh gosh.
The Quiet Place when she steps on that nail.
Yep.
I was like,
I love the Quiet Place.
Feel that nail in her foot, every inch of it. It's like, and they telegraph it for so long, you know it's coming.
My toes over here. I actually, speaking of Final Destination, before I went and got LASIK eye surgery, I watched, I think it's part 5. Somebody might correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's part 5, but I watched it before I went and had my surgery. And she's getting surgery on her eye and she like falls out the window. But I ended up watching that like right before my surgery.
That's good stuff, right? You feel good.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, last question from Instagram here comes from Adam the Movie Hunter. As a fellow hunter, where do you like to hunt the most? Thrifts or swaps or anything like that?
I like both of those because each one has their joy, because sometimes, and they also each have their dead spots. Like sometimes I can go into the same thrift store for a while and there's nothing. But then you go in there and suddenly, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I had this video where she had 9 boxes and 400 movies, and she let me dig through them, got first dibs, and it was like a kid in a candy store. So that's been my favorite so far. And then, the swap meets are fun, bumping up Mr. Nichols once in a while.
I just watched that one today.
Yeah. So those are fun too. So,
Yeah. I watched quite a bit of your content, especially today. So I dropped a like on each one. So
I appreciate it.
I commented on a few of them, I think.
Did you? All right.
saw that. Yeah, like 2-year-old video. I dropped a comment.
That's
I saw the
hilarious.
Crazy Rich Asians video. You picked it up. I'm like, this is where you got that.
You
'Cause
know,
you got 7 points.
It's
off
funny
of
you
it.
say that. I was working, I was just telling Bob, I was literally working to the minute we started this because and like as I'm working, I saw that pop up and I saw this note. It's from Bob, says, that's where you got Crazy Rich Asians. I'm like, I don't have time to see what that's about, but what is it? Why is he talking about that? Now I know. That's where I got it.
Like 2 years
Such
older.
a good movie.
Okay, let's go ahead play another you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and play another video here for you. Let's go ahead and play this guy's video right here.
Hey Huck, I just want to say congratulations on being on the Hall of Fame. I cannot tell you how you accomplished that goal. You are funny. You are definitely one of the best physical media collectors out there when it comes to cheap stuff. Cheap. But I also want to say I hope you get to continue with all the legacies and support that you have coming up. And I also just want to say, if it wasn't for you with Trivia Night and Autism Awareness Month, where else would I be? So I just want to say, Huck, congratulations. And you having a blessing day, man, and keep doing what you love. Take care, Bob. And also, be cool.
Cheap. Hey, Grant, that was awesome, dude. Thank you. That touches me.
Really cool of Grant too, because I reached out to him probably Monday night or Tuesday even. I said, hey, you want to make a video for Huck? And he's like, yeah. And then he sent me it a couple hours later, I don't know, a half a day later. So thanks a lot.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Grant. We got Chicken Boy right there. Love you, Chicken Boy. See, Derek loves you. Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said your wife is already bored. No, meaning this word. Becky's not bored, is she? I love Huck stories. One and Done is still way better than all of us. I'm jelly. Galaxy Quest.
Woo!
That movie is so good. Howdy. Thank you for being here, Movies and Train Studios. First time I believe I've ever seen you.
Nice.
So thank you for being here.
John Doe Juggalo.
Good.
I like saying that name.
Tells the best stories. Mika says, Mika and Kira. Good gosh, Sigourney Weaver and Galaxy Quest is
She's so good.
Tim is getting nasty. Helen says, laugh out loud. Yes, Tim. There will be no silliness tonight. Film addiction. I agree, Tim. Invisible Man was easily my favorite classic Universal monster movie I've watched. The VFX.
Dude, it's so good. Huge fan.
Huge fan of Universal. Yeah, she's a huge fan. She's the one who put me onto a lot of them. Universal monster flicks are absolute best. Hello there, Caprice. Hey, Johnny. Yes. We've got.
I've excited my horror fans out there. That's nice.
What's going on? Tim says Derek had to pass a Chicken Boy trivia before being in the Collectors Club. That's hilarious.
Pass with flying colors.
Look at that. We got Ken in the house. What's up? Y'all, internet is down, and I barely have enough service to enter the live and type this. But congrats, Huck, and I'll catch the replay.
There's too much mojo happening tonight for the internet to contain the show.
Lucky for me, all the answers were either Steel Frontier or Chicken Boy. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. So with that being said, I feel like now is a good time to play the next video here once I catch up on the chat. Also happy birthday. Yes, I believe it's Grant's birthday today. So
happy birthday, Grant.
Either yesterday or today. So it's one of these days. Gorgeously gorgeous. That was so nice. Thank you for being here, Francis. We got Steve in the house. Grant is such a good guy, Tony says. Gorgeously gore. Dude who loves movies in the house. I'm not sure if I skipped over him. We got Caveman here. Hey, there is my favorite Huck.
Caveman.
We got Mrs. Caveman right there. Thank you for being
Caveman
here as well. Adam is here. Saints up, dude. A lot of hey, howdies back and forth. All right, so this video just came in last night. Super funny video. And with his most recent comment, I feel like this is just perfect timing to play this.
Oh, hey. Is that Huck? Is that the Huck man? What's going on, man? What's going on, Huck? What are we doing tonight? Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. Yeah, look, I'm excited for you, man. Look, you earned it. You put the time in. You deserve it, buddy. I wish I could be there, man. I probably won't be able to make it live, but I'm sending this video in to congratulate you ahead of time. I got so many, review copies in. I gotta start digging into these. I gotta start watching these, getting some reviews out. All of these free movies that I get in. I gotta watch them. I gotta watch them. I gotta give them good reviews. Perfect reviews, like 10 out of 10 reviews. Like everybody must pick these up. That's what I do. But yeah, all these review copies, man. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. I'm gonna try to catch it. I maybe pop in the beginning, say, hey, what's up, and all that. But then I gotta bounce. So, but Huck, man, look, congratulations on the Hall of Fame. You deserve it, buddy. You're Hollywood Huck, man. You're out there rubbing shoulders with the big wigs, the actors, the actresses, and Hollywood. You've done Shakespeare, man. You've made it big out here, man. I'm surprised you still hang out with us low life movie collectors, but I'm glad that you do, man. Look, in all seriousness, Huck, look, I'm going to remove the glasses for a second, but in all seriousness, Huck, congratulations on making it into Bob's Blu-rays Hall of Fame. You are a pillar of this community. One of my best friends on here. Like I always love interacting with you. I always love collaborating with you. I feel like you bring the same type of energy that I do. So whenever we stream together or do anything together, it's always a blast. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I love you. You deserve this. Have a good stream.
He's getting you back for your video.
Sorry, hang on. That was actually quite moving. That was hilarious too. I was laughing. Get me back for what? Actually, I don't think he was getting me back because we both poke
fun at each other. I'm saying he's poking fun at you for him. You poking fun at him on the previous one.
Oh, that's right, with the freebies. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a whole 2 minutes of the review copies. You got him good.
if my mic was still open, you would have heard me bust out laughing. I was like, "Oh my god, he's doing it!" Oh, hang on, that was so good. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah,
that was super
funny with the timing of him being like, my internet's not working. And
I know he's like, oh,
joking around, but now he's like, actually, his internet's not working. So I feel bad. No Bad Movie says, congrats, Huck. We got Tiana saying, hey, no bad movies. Ken's still rocking that weird L shirt. He's never taken it off.
He's never gonna take it off.
Never taking that shirt off. It's part of him for now. From now on, getting his money's worth for the shirt. Hashtag so famous, hilarious. Kenny on a mid-level. Johnny though Juggalo says. Cody says Kenny thinking he is Ferris Bueller over there. 1000 Movie Mainframe says congrats, Huck. No one deserves trivia. No one does trivia nights better than you. Loving hearing all of your movie knowledge. Go Rocky. I do agree. Nobody does trivia like you. So I always say, I understand nobody owns anything on YouTube, but when it comes to like trivia, nobody's going to be able to movie trivia. Nobody's going to be able to do it like you. When it comes to top 25 community challenges, nobody's going to be able to do it like Tim. When it comes to a round table, nobody could do it like Ken. Right so on. I feel like people get their niches, like their niche, whatever, however you pronounce it. But, and then they stick with it and it just works for them. And I feel like if somebody else tried to do it, it probably would never turn out as good as them.
But if someone tried, I'd be all game to be on it, just to help them out and say, let's go. I'll support and back people. What's that?
I don't think anybody wants to touch it. I'm going to give
But you do trivia on these a lot.
I'm going to give you a run for your money tonight with trivia. That is,
let's go.
There's a segment planned and it's a lot of fun. It's some new stuff that's going to go into it. So I'm really looking forward to it. And it's going to be fun. Caveman says hopefully Ken has washed his weird ass.
I don't know. I bet he has.
I don't know if he will because it might shrink. Bearded film guy, just don't dry it, Ken. Congrats, Huck. What's up, y'all? Appreciate you being here, Chris. He showers in that shirt. Derek says he's Derek, not one of the funniest people like alive.
He's hilarious.
John Doe says, hey, bearded film guy. I hear Huck's
Huck doesn't own trivia.
Out of trivia. See,
I just like trivia. It was fun. Like, and too, I have sort of that hosting bug. I used to host all kinds of things growing up. I hosted like game nights at my house and all that stuff. And just inherently being on camera isn't a problem. And so that's why I started that. I wanted to challenge myself to really like just be a host of that caliber and see if I could pull it off. And it's tough too, because I'm not just hosting, I'm also multitasking and pulling all that crap up, when you do these things. So you have to be a little bit more intuitive than just the host. Like, I kind of wish I could just be a host and let, and have like a switcher person, like take care of all that. But
I had that with Tim last night, and even on the first Steelbooks and Slipcovers tournament 2 weeks ago.
I know.
I was going to say, because we were talking about this backstage, when it comes to VHSs, because I want to do a tournament, you got to be wary of customs. And so not everybody's going to know what a custom is. And so we talked about this, and I mentioned your trivia, and I said, well, it comes down to like the honor system. And it would be very easy to cheat in trivia, but Huck asks that you do the honor system and you don't look at the chat. And if you don't look at the chat, then there's no issues. And I feel like, and I wouldn't know for sure, but I feel like this community is very good about not wanting to cheat. I feel like people are very good. Because let me tell you, I would have maybe liked to cheat because I got my ass kicked.
But you kept going, Bob, with a smile on your
face. I wasn't cheating because I got destroyed.
If you were cheating, you're the worst cheater ever.
It was bad. Yeah, exactly. Maybe that was my plan all along.
Yeah.
It was ugly. So, but I do feel like people are really good about being respectful and truthful and honest about that stuff. So
nice.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do some describe Huck in one sentence. I did get quite a few people sent in some stuff.
Oh no.
So Huck is the king of trivia, always energetic, and is very supportive of the community. He loves a good swap meet and anything Star Trek related. Congrats, Huck. Long live and prosper, Mizzy says. Thank you, Mizzy.
Thanks, man. By the way, there's a hole in the bottom of this triple so he can come alive.
Huck is a supporter of all of us. He brings the energy and charisma to everything he does. He is the master of hosting trivia, hosting a morning show, and everything else he does in front of a camera. I'm glad to have him as a friend. Tony from Baseball.
Oh, Tony. Thanks, Tony. That was nice.
Next one we got. Not going to find a YouTuber with more personality than Huck. He's a class guy, and I'm proud to call him a friend. Congrats on the Hall of Fame, buddy. Well deserved. Alan from Pop's Movie Dungeon.
Love Alan. Thanks, Alan.
And he was on trivia with me, and Fish won, and Ken was on it as well. So
he was my first winner too.
Yep.
Pops.
And he did a 1-on-1 with Ryan, right?
Yeah. Jagoda was going to be there, but he got sick. So they were game, and they said, "I will still." Yeah. 1-on-1. I'm like, let's go.
They look a little bit alike, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. And they played into that. Like, we're brothers.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Next one we got. Huck is the definition of life of the party. His energy, positive attitude, and laughter is contagious. He makes the community and our mornings that much more brighter. Congrats, Huck. Caprice from Jacqueline.
Thank you, Caprice.
Dude who loves movies. Cody says the man, the myth, the
Huckleberry. Right.
And last but certainly not least, Huck brings us such a bright, positive light to the community. Sue from Movies, and Sue says,
"Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Those are nice to hear, y'all. That was sweet."
All right, I am going to get into some trivia. So before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to play this really quick video. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it tonight, but I do have some surprises coming on. But let me go ahead and play this video really quick.
Mega Mike the Movie Man here to congratulate Hollywood Huck, my WonderCon buddy, on being inducted into the Physical Media Hall of Fame. Well deserved. Now, unfortunately, I cannot be there live because I am hosting another live stream at the same exact time, but I had to stop by to congratulate you, Huck, and thank you for everything you do. You have such a big positive impact on this community. You have no idea, whether it's the super fun trivia shows we always look forward to or the weekly dose of the morning mug we need, and just being a personal mentor to me, including me in the Collectors Club, always being there to give me advice or to help me out or just to be an ear to listen to me vent. You know what I'm talking about. You're just super amazing, Hollywood Huck. Keep on doing what you're doing. We all appreciate it. And definitely make it a mega evening on me, everyone, because Huck absolutely means the world and he deserves the best.
Thanks, Mike. That was super nice. That was sweet. That's nice, boy.
Yeah, and he's not able to be here tonight, but I do have two other people that will be able to attend tonight, okay? grab your clipboard, guys, or your whiteboard, because you
What?
guys are about to come in and get ready for some trivia. Here.
No way. Oh my god.
What just happened? I'm watching, and all of a sudden now I'm in it. What happened?
Wow. This is...
from the internet.
I am going to catch up with the chat here. I didn't know you was best friends with Huck. That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm too nervous now. My buddies are here.
Alan says that's not the first thing I think of when Huck says there's a hole on the bottom. John says, can't lie, Huck is the best part of my Tuesday morning. So that. Riley says, congrats, Huck, on your induction into the Hall of Fame.
Thanks,
James
Riley.
says, yep, read that one. And live streams, he's a great guy. Yep. Hollywood Huck Hogan brothers. The show's the mug and Huck's the coffee. Yay, surprise. Derek and Tim. So, yeah, so we wanted to get the Collectors Club here. It does fit the screen well with 4 people, so it works out. As Tim, I believe you said that, right? About adding a 4th member. So. But I have some trivia planned tonight. A lot of trivia. We got 3 whiteboards here. And I do have a new trivia segment that we're going to be doing. And so what I'm going to... Let's start with this one, okay? So what I'm going to ask for you guys to do is put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on your whiteboard. 1, 2, 3, all going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And show me just to make sure you got it.
Hang on, that pen doesn't look good.
That's perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay, perfect. So that is what I'm looking for. And you're going to have 15 seconds. That's exactly it. Yep. All right, perfect. I'm not completely clueless at how to explain that. All right. So I have a 1 and 45-second video I'm going to play. There's going to be 7 people that are shown, okay? You have to guess whose face it is in the community, okay? So you got to guess that YouTuber or community member or whatever you want to call it, okay? My dumbass put Tim on there until I realized Tim will be competing. But how funny would it have been if Tim didn't know
if
it
he
was
missed
him?
himself? Yeah. I'm going to get killed in this.
Yep. So we will be playing some trivia. We'll see. I've got my answer sheet. I do know the faces, though, so I don't really need my answer sheet. Yeah. So.
Oh, God.
I'm going to tank.
So
you guys feel when you play my show.
You're going to get 15 seconds to. So I figured you have 10 seconds to look, maybe 5 seconds to write until the next one comes across. Okay. You guys ready?
As ready as I need to be.
I was born ready.
So it's just a video. It's 1 minute 45 seconds. Each clip is 15 seconds. I'm not even going to touch anything. Here we go. Number 1. Not the mom.
Wait.
Number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's adorable. More so than usual.
Are you knowing already?
That was so familiar.
Number 3. Just place a guess.
Look at you.
Only 15 seconds.
Oh gosh.
That's number 3. Number 4 is coming up. Number 4.
Oh, that looks so familiar.
That should be number 4. Yep. So you got 3 more here, and here comes number 5. Number 5.
Oh my goodness!
Look how gorgeous.
That is another really cute baby.
All these kids are prettier than I am.
I know, right?
I
Number
can't
6.
tell kids from adults here.
That's number 6. How about that smile? Look closely. And all of these people you have definitely seen at least once on streams, whether you're in the chat, whether you streamed with them. Number 7's coming up. This is the final one. That's number 7.
I think I might do a queen sweep here.
Seriously?
There.
Oh, yeah. And I've only seen one of these pictures before, so I'm not cheating.
How?
Hold on. So let's catch up on the chat and see what they're saying. Don't be. I shouldn't catch up on the chat just yet.
Yeah, don't do that. Because I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll wait here. Okay, cool. Should I take score? Okay, so
I feel good on the bottom half, not so good on the top half.
I don't feel good at all.
Just like your triple.
All right.
I have the same person down twice because
I did too. And because and then I didn't know what to put after scratching that person out at the top.
Here's how we're gonna do it. So if you get one or two, you'll get a point for each one. Okay. We're gonna find out who wins at the end here. So Tim and we got Derek. Here we go. All right. Go ahead and show your boards, and I'll tell you if you're right.
Whoever's number 5 is gonna be mad at me because
So
I didn't
fish is first. So you got fish? You all got
I got-
fish. Okay,
Yep, I
that's
got fish.
one. How about Tony's number 2? Do you guys
That
all
was
have
Tony.
Tony,
Okay.
yeah.
He's
adorable. Come
I
on.
should have
Tony.
guessed by the age of the picture.
You have Cody?
I had Cody. I don't know.
Okay, Tony and Pops. Nope. So Derek's got another one.
I've got Cody
the
twice.
third one's Sue.
I still
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I almost
the-
I knew her hair. I had a
Sue?
feeling her
Okay,
hair
so
color
Sue, You
changed.
got Sue, right?
Yeah.
So
So-
that's Tim and Huck got Sue, right?
Well, I had Sue / Tiana because I was guessing.
I put Sue
Oh, I
in
see.
it.
Write 2 down. That's
All
half
right.
point.
Number 4 is Mizzy.
Yeah.
Mizzy. Nice. You all got Mizzy. Tim, you don't get a point for Sue because you put Sue /
And guys, Mel is totally number 5.
Number 5 is Caprice.
Ha!
No.
Caprice.
How
Nope,
did
you
you
did-
do
Mel,
this,
it had
Derek?
to-
Derek got that one right. So that is 4.
I
out of
almost put
5.
Sue too. I would have had a queen sweep.
Number 6 is James.
Yes, you can tell by the debossing. Gives it away.
Dude, I can't tell adults from children. I
Okay,
don't
number
know.
6 is James. Yep. So that's 5 out of 6 for him. And then number 7 is Adam.
Oh, it was Adam. I was going to Adam or Ben. I couldn't
Did
pick.
you get Adam?
No, I had Ben.
No.
No, Tim, who do you have right there?
I have Adam question mark. That was a wild guess.
Adam.
That's-
Part
so Tim's
part of
got-
this is going off people that you interact with a lot as guesses.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It's all for fun. So Huck
Caprice,
got
I feel
3.
so bad. I thought that was Mel. It looked like Mel's smile, little tiny Mel.
That was
Huck-
hard.
I did
I was
not
happy
reach
I
out
got
to Mel
Sue, though. I could tell
for
Sue.
baby pictures.
That was
I already reached out to her for pictures last time, and I think she thought I was asking for feet pictures. So I refused to ask Mel for any more pictures ever again. That is 3 for Huck, 3 for Tim, and 5 for Derek.
Damn, Derek.
So
I
nice.
had Sue too.
Well, it wasn't a clean sweep like he insisted. So
I should get a half point for the Sue / Tiana one.
Then I should too because I changed mine.
I don't think your half a point will matter unless you tie. So we'll see. All right. So we've got, I believe it's 16 questions for trivia. Okay. So most of them are revolving around the community in just fun, different ways. Okay. So what I do for, I always want to separate myself from everybody else. So I like to make everybody, I think, enjoys being involved in the chat. I think it's what Huck does very well, what Ken does very well, Tim does very well, and Derek does very well in particular as well with his tournaments, is you get the chat involved. And if the chat can be involved, it's fun. So if you're doing something for the community, hopefully the chat enjoys because they get to guess as well. So where's my trivia? Here it is. Okay. I think I know the answers as well to this, but here we go. You ready to start? So I will
do we
write.
need the numbers again? Like 1%?
No, you don't need numbers. Just write it down on the board,
Oh,
and
God.
I will try and keep up with it here with the point system here. So let me know when you guys get your answers. Here we go. Okay, I got it. All right. So number 1 is going to be Vinicio. Adam and Mel all love this movie. Scream Factory released it on 4K. It was released in 1985. What is this movie? I couldn't give any more hints than that.
Released it on 4K. Continue.
Oh, wait.
He's looking.
Yeah, mine are in the other room.
Wait, if he's going to look back, I'll just look it up online.
Screen. We released it on 4K.
Might as well get it right.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
very
choose.
incorrect answer.
I think I'm wrong, though.
I'm trying to think of 4Ks they've done, and I don't have enough of them.
I feel like I'm wrong, but
Damn it.
I'll take a swing. Are we putting multiple answers or just this
No,
one?
just the one answer. Just the one answer.
All right.
There's a lot
I'm
more.
sure I'm wrong.
God damn it.
I'm pretty sure
Dude,
Eric.
My yearly catalog of movies is racking through my brain. I'm trying to think of a movie from 1985 that's on 4K.
I legit don't know.
I need to put a timer on these, like last night.
God damn
I
it.
don't even know if this is 85. You could tell me this is like 1993 or something, and I'll be like, okay, I have no idea.
I will
Oh,
give
wait.
a
1985 that's on 4K.
Huck. What's the rule? 45 seconds, 40 seconds, 35.
Dude,
seconds?
that's way longer than I give.
All right,
I
I'll
give
give.
like 10 seconds.
I can't think of the correct. I
You
can't think of
gotta
anything
keep it
that year.
moving.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
keep
All right,
moving.
guys.
I'll just say I'm an idiot and I couldn't think of anything.
I'm
from
going to give
1985.
25 seconds. I'll be generous because we'll be
Okay.
talking
Oh,
anyway. So
Lord.
go ahead and show it.
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh,
Howling is not the right answer.
I was going to put Howling, but
Burbs,
it is the Burbs probably.
What
I
is
didn't put
your
anything.
Derek? You didn't put anything. It
Once
is.
I saw him say the Burbs,
It
I'm
is
like,
Return
that's
of the
probably it.
Living Dead.
Oh,
Ah.
that was on 4K. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Well, so was Howling. That's why I
Yeah.
guessed it.
I knew that, and I knew that wasn't from 1985. That's why I didn't write it down.
Hang on.
What year
Let
is
me
that?
reset this.
81, same year as American Werewolf.
Okay. See, I don't know.
See, if I owned it, I would have
Oh.
thought of it, but I don't have
All
it on
right,
4K.
guys, ready for the next one?
Sure.
I'm all blurry, but yeah.
What is
let's go.
Ken Fish and Mel's group going to be called?
Oh God!
Their new
Oh,
group, their new
God.
What?
faction, their new group.
I don't
watch
know.
every scene.
They got a new group coming. A new faction.
I don't remember the name.
Ken coined the name. So we got a bunch of fish. Tony, that jawline. Somebody said that's not me.
I have no idea. So
Oh my God, who is 7? Adam was number 7. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. All right, good. What do you guys got?
I don't know.
I put
Trailer Park? No, that's not it. That is
Mid-level killer fish.
no, it's not.
we got 10 kids to feed. That's what I
No,
put.
it's not. It is the Country Bunch.
Oh, that doesn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
sense.
I think Trailer Park Pals sounds better anyway.
Yeah, it is better.
See,
The Country Bunch sounds like a band.
Living Dead.
Howdy,
very
y'all,
good.
we're the Country Bunch. No. Take it, fish. Do.
A fish called Mel. It is not a fish called Mel. It is the Country Bunch.
Cut off my Country
He
Bunch.
put County Bunch, but yep, Country Bunch. Mid Killer Lucian. All right, next one. And let me go back to the banners here. Okay, third
No more
question.
baby
What is
pictures.
Tony the Table's favorite Steven Spielberg movie?
That I know.
I got that one.
Yeah.
I think we all got that one.
Yeah.
Show more baby pictures, Bob. Those are easier
No, that was not easy.
for some reason.
That was really hard.
Go ahead and show it.
Color purple.
Yes, that's correct for all 3 of you. That is a point for each and every one of you. All right.
So nothing happens.
Next one. In 3, 2, 1. Who in this community created the box set called "Is That a Banana in Your Pocket"?
Oh, I can't remember the names of people's. Oh, come on. It's my challenge. I don't remember the names of everyone's. God, put me on the spot.
Oh, I don't watch that one yet. I don't think.
See, you've been watching a lot. Some of us work a lot all day, Bob.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I get to watch content while I work. So
I had so many videos to catch up on too. I got tagged on like 5 videos today.
well, I got called out for not like watching. Oh, there goes the timer.
Who would
For
love?
not watching everybody, and then now I just try to watch everybody. So
Put the person's name. So
all right, go ahead and show it.
I can't
Well,
remember. I'm not just
I think it would be hilarious.
Adam
if,
is correct.
if
Vinicio is not.
Benicio.
Is that what Adam called it?
Adam, what is that?
Which box set? Because there was 2. They were limited to 5 million each.
It's
yeah, I remember I watched it, but I don't remember him calling it.
I watched the
it's the
video.
I
title.
hadn't
It's
seen
the
it, so-
title on his YouTube video.
Oh, was it? I didn't see that. I
All
watched
right.
it. Yeah, I didn't.
Because
That's what
I'm buying
Like,
box
it's all
set.
boner
1.
comedies. It had to be him, right?
Derek's got one there. All right, next one up. Let's go ahead.
Derek's gonna take it, man.
Adam, Bob should be obvious. Adam says, sounds like Bob. It is not
Right.
me. Who else is dirtier? Next question. What is Ken's famous segment on Mondays called? I feel like that's pretty easy. Y'all ready? Whenever you're ready, go ahead and show it. Go ahead. Or yeah.
Well, I'm still writing physical media report.
Yep, you're good. I figured you'd all get that one. Yep. All right, perfect.
Blu-ray.com for the
It's like we all like to say. As long as it's not a shutout, I'm happy. Right, Bob? You know what that's like.
That's right. Who made a video recently where he taste tested nutty and nostalgic spreads?
I just have one guess because anyway, I'm not gonna say anything. Can't tip my hat.
I have no had to tip.
5 seconds.
I can't think, and you're gonna say it. And I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
All right, go ahead and show it.
Cody the Cone.
Cody the Cone. Garrett is not. No.
Cody
Garrett
just put out
always
a new
does that.
video, and I didn't see it.
It was like 5 days ago-ish, maybe.
Cody put it out.
Earlier this
I
week.
didn't even see it in my freaking feed. Cody put out a new video after Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
He rode the Dr. Giggles for a month.
He put out a new video.
What the hell?
Taste tested, and he had Yanita candles.
Yeah.
didn't say anything in the group chat, or I missed it.
I get that a lot.
Granulated flavors that you like spread on things.
Yeah.
I get that a lot too, Tim. Like I don't get notifications. I literally have to sort of fish around for videos sometimes. I'm like, okay, whatever's on this page is what I'll watch. And yeah.
When you're
I didn't
subbed to
see
like
that one.
100 people, it's hard to keep up.
I have like 90 something subs. I think I was like,
That's
what?
why apparently Derek has a lot of notifications.
I need to grab my charger here.
Not really.
Get to grab
Half of
it.
it is the crap my kid watches, and I don't want to watch that.
I'll pop up the next question. I'll grab my charger and I'll see your answers. What blanket did Ken have sent to him recently?
Oh, I mean, that's
a weird question considering I sent it to him.
What? Oh, this isn't fair. I don't know.
Don't get it wrong.
I mean, I know it, but still, that's not fair. I almost wrote Weird Al blanket.
There are some
for my kid
questions
recently,
that
and I was like,
benefit
wait,
him.
that's not what he asked.
There are some questions that benefit Tim, but you know what? He needs the benefit right now.
Well, I think I'm as far behind as he is.
You guys are friends with benefits, so it works out.
Yeah.
No silliness. Go ahead and show the answers.
I don't know.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh. Yep. What did you put? Huck?
Yeah, Florence Pugh blanket. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because of his love, undying love for her.
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Tim and Derek. And no, in all seriousness, like Huck said, this is not an attack on anybody. I did terrible, worse than anybody on trivia. And so I'm not here to embarrass anybody. It's all for fun. So
Oh, you can't. He's here to take me down.
doing
It's
pretty
totally obvious. It's clear. It's clear as day.
who recently restarted her YouTube channel?
Oh, it narrows it down right there.
Just restarted.
Oh, okay. You got me annoyed though about the Cody one because I watched Cody's stuff and it didn't show up in my feed.
I hope I'm right on this because
Go ahead and show it.
Tiana.
Caprice started it for the first time about a month ago. She actually started in October. No, it's Tiana. She
See, I
restarted.
wasn't sure if Caprice had also had one previously and started it, in which case this would have been right. But
yeah,
that's right.
You're not
That's right. I
all-
know. It was a choice. I would have flipped a coin.
It is
between
one of
the
those things. All right, so this one you're gonna have to write 7 people down. Don't forget one. You're lucky I gave
No.
You're lucky I gave you 7 because it would have been really embarrassing if you forget one. Name the 7 members of the Lost Girls. Don't forget one. 20 seconds.
Oh my god. What if I do forget one? Now it's
Then
like
you're gonna feel really bad, aren't
I
you?
know.
I'm trying to think of their thumbnail. I'm like going over it in my brain.
About 10 seconds.
God damn.
Just scribble. It would have been worse if I didn't let you know there's 7, huh?
No.
Watch me be wrong, and I'll feel really bad, huh?
Oh my god, why, dude? This is evil. This is evil. I can't think on the spot.
I have another one, and I can't just get her names. I'm bringing for her name.
Oh no.
Why can't I think? Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, Mel says don't forget us, guys.
Oh, you.
Tim's like, oh, that's who I forgot. Let me write it.
Yeah, no. Oh, right. The easy one.
Well, I'm not going to say who said. Hope you get this one right. All right, show your list.
Wait.
I think I just remembered. Okay.
I'll do the worst one.
God, the last one was like, okay.
I didn't even get that far.
All right, show it.
I don't think the ones I knew for sure I was right about.
I'm trying to picture the damn
Mika,
thing.
Sue, Mel, Michelle. No, you didn't get any more than that?
I was gonna write Coco, and then I thought of it after you said. To flip
What about
around.
you, Tim? I can't see. Mika,
I think-
Kira, Mel, Sue, Michelle.
That is right. I'm trying to picture the stream.
That's the 7. Yeah.
Yes.
He's got 7.
Yes, was the
Derek, brush up on your
Right.
your lost.
As soon as we
I
flipped them,
was trying to picture the thumbnail from that very
was
first
the
one.
I couldn't think of your name.
Oh my
7,
God.
7 for Huck, 7 for Tim, 4 for
'Cause
Derek.
remember that first thumbnail when Miss Jess had the glasses on and all that?
Yeah.
That's
I
what
can
I was
picture
like.
them all. It was
I was
just
like, who had the
I'm terrible
glasses?
with names.
Mel says
You
you're in
guys are
trouble.
trouble.
You should have shown
Kira,
baby pictures. I
they
would have
have the
gotten all
wrath
of
of
them.
women on you if you're wrong.
Ah,
Being Chili says, Mel, that's what I said, girl. My Killer Podcast. Hi, lovely. Hey, beautiful. Are they in trouble, Lost Girls?
The more I get right, the angrier my wife will be. So it's probably better off that I got just a few.
All right. That's fair. Okay, next question. What steel book did Johnny throw during the steel book
I
tournament recently?
don't.
I lost it, but I don't remember.
What? Here, I'll give you a hint. What movie has been talked about a ton and that Tony hates?
Tim knows, I'm sure.
It's tough.
I know because I was
It's
on the
tough.
stream when he threw it.
Derek Mika said, "Forgetting my double."
Right. Well, I thought of her as
What? Yeah.
part
That
of
would
her
be
name.
cool.
That's a problem.
I'm gonna just go guess.
I almost just put double horrorback to cheat.
Yeah, double horror.
Well, that counts as 2.
There you go. All right, show it.
I dropped my marker. I just picked it up.
That's correct. That Killer Goats.
Was it Killer
Yeah, it's
Goats? I was going to write that,
Well,
but
I
I had
mean,
my marker on
yeah.
the floor. It took me 30
You
seconds
didn't
to
write
grab it.
anything?
Kill her
Okay.
goats. Yeah.
I made your
So that's
thumbnail, so I
one
knew we
for-
hated that movie.
1 for Tim, 1 for Huck. Yep, all the Kill Her Goats.
I'm
Yep.
going to put my
If you,
eraser down
in
so I
the-
don't drop it again.
I'm glad I bring so much joy to others. All right, yes, you do. Okay, so next one. What movie? And this is just on the thumbnail. What movie did Movies with James recently do a video on? For how many copies of it does he own? It's on the thumbnail, so it's a popular title.
I'm going to set the marker down so I don't drop it a third time.
I know Tim's done one.
This one I know. I'm pretty sure.
Spielberg.
Shut up.
Huck needs the volume.
You just caught up to me with all those names you got right. That you
All right.
remember.
I don't
That's
know. I
good.
don't think this is right, but all right.
Go ahead and show it.
Jaws.
It is John. It
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It is not Jaws. It is
Oh,
John.
I thought this was someone else's thing.
He has this incredible, huge box set. I can't remember who released it. It's so nice.
Jowls.
Jaws.
Yeah, he's got a couple of them. Really nice. All right. Let's see if the chat knew it. Jaws. Yep. So sorry for. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I've been missing from the stream amount of health setback. Sorry, being chilly. Apologize. I hope she feels better.
Oh, yeah.
LA Jewel says Schindler's List. Okay. Next question. Sorry, I can't get out of here.
Imagine
What's up, Bob? Glad I was able to catch your live stream better late than missing it. Thank you for being here, Smart. Okay. What's the next one? What shark movie did Rennie Harlan direct?
Rennie Harlan.
This
He
is a
direct-
complete
direct-
guess.
Directed Cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't.
And one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
what did
Is
Die
it
Hard?
four?
Die Hard
Four?
2.
Fourth one, I think.
Die Hard
Yeah.
2. I think Nightmare 4.
4, I think.
4.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a shark
Rose
movie.
Island?
All right, go ahead and show your
Wait,
answer.
wait. See, now you distracted me. I had the title, and it's okay. Hang on.
Sorry.
I don't think this is right, but okay.
Deep Blue Sea is all correct.
Oh, damn! Nice.
He actually just announced a new one called Shark Attack.
It felt like a Rennie Harlan
Yeah,
movie,
he just
but I was
announced a
like,
new one.
Because
want
it's
to be like-
amazing.
All right, next up.
maybe it was the Shallows or something.
4, 3, 2, 1. I expect you all to know this. What is Ken and Tony's favorite movie of all time? I'm the odd one out in the Mid-Levolution group.
Ken and Tony's favorite movie? I don't know this.
It's a very
Oh.
generic choice, but it's
Oh,
a great
I got it.
Don't lead him. Don't lead him, Kent. Or
No,
Tim.
I
Don't lead him.
popped in my head. I got it. I
It's
just
a great
forgot it was
movie.
Tony's favorite too.
All right, go ahead and show your answers.
And I said generic, and I have to ask you.
That's all correct. That's one. That's one. That's one.
I didn't
Perfect.
know that was Tony's favorite movie. Forgot about that.
All right.
You learn something new.
I thought Color Purple was his favorite movie ever.
2 final questions, and then I'll get you guys out of here and get back to the stream with Huck. So, what next question? What incredible live stream series did Dell start on his channel? What is that called?
Super fun.
Oh, it's awesome. A lot of people talking about it. All right, go ahead and show your choices. Movie swap, movie swap, movie swap. Perfect. And then the last one is going to be a 6-part answer.
Oh boy.
6 points. This does benefit Tim, and I swear if Tim forgets one of these, we will beat the shit out of him.
Lord.
Right, so, who are the 6 members of Mizzy's Misfits?
Oh,
That would be
part
really
of
funny
that,
if I missed.
though. I don't know. You're part of that.
He needs the help. And this does benefit Derek as well. But there's been a ton of gags on this that it's pretty.
It all flooded into my brain at once, so I had to write it down before I forgot one of them.
Did you just write the toys?
I just wrote the name of all the toys so I'd remember.
That'd be really bad if I forgot someone, but I got this.
Yeah, don't forget somebody, please. He probably forgets me.
Oh, I mean, I will.
I mean, he's already one of them. So
I think maybe I have 4.
All right.
Because I don't know. I'm not part of the group.
Okay, go ahead and show your
I
answers.
just make their products for them.
Bob, Mizzy, Tim, Cody, Derek. Adam is not the answer. It is Gus.
Oh, Gus, that's right. All right.
I'm also not the answer.
You're going to have an Instagram story made about you tonight. Congratulations, Huck.
Good. Well, I'm not in the. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Surprisingly, I am not part of it.
All right. He's the man. He's the manager.
Yeah, it's.
All right.
I just do all of Bob's work so he doesn't have to do Photoshop.
5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
You know,
22.
the trivia guy's gonna be last.
1, 2, 3.
It's just how it goes.
And that is.
It's better that Huck doesn't know. Yeah, Holland, I know, right?
Yeah, right. You're not missing much. It's okay.
Good stuff.
Oh boy, we have a tie between Derek and Tim.
I say he caught up to me with those.
Oh geez, let me double check.
Solo last place. Yeah.
Now Huck knows what it feels like to play his trivia.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
I don't know what that feels
that is actually 25 questions. I'm gonna need the chat to give me some options here. Give me a tiebreaker option, chat. Holland, Mizzy, Tiana, Adam. Somebody give me a tiebreaker here for Derek and Tim to
just
break this.
kept with Sue instead of switching it to Tiana. I would have won.
Hey, my 0.5.
Yeah, see, you said if
Oh,
the point would only matter if there was a tie, and there
There
it
two
is.
answers. You can't do that.
Why not?
You're our
That's how games work, Tim.
It lacks confidence.
It's like voting and be like, I don't know who I want to vote for, so I'll vote for both people.
All right.
What do you say?
I would say who are the 3 members of the Rad Pack, but that's too easy.
Right.
Okay.
You can just make it like an actual trivia
I could do this. Derek, Tim, this question's for you until somebody in the chat says something. What was Rad Pack's most recent live stream?
Yeah, let's get this one out.
I hope this was the.
If y'all both get it, KB's got a good question. You guys won't get it.
Maybe
show your answers.
Don't Tell Mom.
In Derek, Hulkamania.
When was the Don't Tell Mom? That was recently, right?
That was before Don't Tell Mom, I believe. Don't Tell Hulkamania was just on Friday.
Yeah, like it was recent.
Saturday night.
Don't Tell Mom was recent. I want this to win.
How recent was it? Am I wrong?
Answer.
I'm pretty sure Colcomania was the most recent one.
I forgot about the Don't Tell Mom one because it was so long ago. So
it wasn't that long. Come on.
So go with Culkamania, and when they sign off, they're gonna both jump on and see who it was right, and then they'll respond in the chat like, "No, I was right."
She's in here somewhere.
Everybody will be happy.
It was not with Disconnected. It is Derek, but there's one last question. So KB said, what was Bob's longest live stream on someone else's channel? Closest wins.
Oh, Mel said they were back to back. Come on.
Well, which one was the back one, though?
You have redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
One was the front back, and the other was the back.
One was the last back.
But what was the longest stream I've been a part of? Do you guys know?
I know, I think. Am I the only one with an answer?
Well, for longest.
Well,
stream?
I'm not
Well,
playing because I wasn't tied.
You can play for fun just to make Tim feel.
Y'all won't know the answer to this, I don't think.
No. Oh yeah, no, I do know it. I do know it.
Okay.
Oh, well, he knows. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just be guessing. So I'm
I
not.
just put like who it was with. I don't know. I can't remember the exact name of this.
Okay. But either way, Derek won, but that's just KB's question. It
Was
was
it disconnected
not
thing?
disconnected. It was with
Master
what?
Chaos.
Master Chaos. I was like, what does that say? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like
Master
8
Chaos.
hours,
Master
15
Chaos.
minutes, 8 hours,
Jesus.
15 minutes long.
Yep.
Like the actual stream was
Mel
over?
set me up because she was there and she left after like 3.5 hours.
Good for Mel.
I think that knowing this and with Don't Tell Mom was back to back, I think I really won. So I accept the victory.
Whatever makes you feel better.
You got the
Well,
W.
nice job, guys. I hope
Don't
you
know what kids
enjoyed
look
your
like,
time
but
here. Thank you for bringing your whiteboards. Derek,
Well done.
congratulations. Mel did say you redeemed yourself for the Lost Girls up there.
I know some stuff.
Yep. Yeah. So no way I was gonna hang that long. Ha 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 ha. Mel has left in 3 hours. I left in 4 hours. Bob had a grand old time. Oh yeah, MC Mel dipped out. Yep, exactly. So Tim, Derek, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. It was a lot of fun. So thank you for bringing the whiteboards and everything like that.
No problem.
Thanks, fellas. Good playing with you.
Huck.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Yeah. Enjoy the next 6 hours of your life, apparently.
No!
Bye.
I'm going to sign out of my own his Hall of Fame.
He said no.
No.
Like, well, still going.
All right, guys.
I'm going to go on my.
Okay.
Good to know, Derek.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead. We'll do. Did you have fun with that?
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. I mean, I knew I'd get killed because I haven't been watching enough lately because of work. But
You know what though? You could
It was
watch
fun.
people and still draw a blank. It's in anybody who's on trivia knows as soon as that question pops up, you like Derek knew the answers to the half of those. He just spaced. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. It's the same way when I'm putting it together. I literally think I'm making the easiest questions. Like, oh, I feel so bad that everyone's going to know all of these answers. And then surprisingly, they don't. And I was like, oh, all right. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play one more trivia, play a quick video for you, and then get teased for sliding into more DMs, but it wasn't a DM, it was an email. So we'll talk about that here in just a second here. So
Right.
go ahead and do some trivia here for quotes. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life, but it ain't about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Or it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. What is that movie from? What quote is that
I
movie?
literally just watched that quote today. That is Rocky Balboa, baby.
Yes, sir, it is. Nicely done.
Mhm.
All right, this next one here. I love that. It's one of my favorite quotes. I want to play a game.
I want to play a game. See, that makes me think of shall we play a game? So I'm thinking war games, but it's shall we play a game? So because that could be almost anything. So no, I got war games. So
It is Saw.
oh yeah, I'm gonna know that. We talked about this.
6 more hours. You're on the West Coast, Huck.
I know. I do get the advantage of that.
Okay, next one. Here we go. On your left.
Well, definitely Avengers Endgame.
That is correct. There's no place like home.
Wizard of Oz.
I hate the way you're always right. I hate the way you. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse, when you make me cry. I don't know if you've seen this movie from '99, I believe. I feel like I should give you some hints. Heath Ledger's in it, but if I give you this hint, who says that quote, you might know it.
Heath Ledger. I don't know a ton of Heath Ledger. I won't have a guess. So give it to me and let's see if I can guess
Julia
it.
Stiles says
Who?
it. Julia Stiles. Says
Oh, I can picture it, but the name of the movie isn't coming to me.
Okay, so it is 10 Things I Hate About You. A lot of
yeah, not a super fan of that.
Okay, I didn't think you might be, but figured it was fun to throw that
It's a
in
good
there.
quote, though.
If we don't come together right now on this hallowed ground, we will be destroyed, just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other.
Oh, damn, that's good. On this hollowed ground. That's the clue. Hmm. I don't know. It's not coming to me.
I'll give you this one.
I was gonna say.
Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Once y'all in the chat are killing it. Any given Sunday? No.
Big Daddy.
That would be it. He gives the inch speech. That one. I do like Any Given Sunday. The future has not been written. There is no fate but what we make for ourselves.
That is Terminator
2, correct? I believe Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I hope. But yes, Terminator. Definitely a football movie if I had to guess, but I don't think I've seen it. T2, look at that. Mel was on top of it right away. All right, so let's go ahead and play 2 quick videos, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring this person into the stream. So next.
Hi, Dad. Congrats on making it onto your YouTube Community Hall of Fame thing. I know it takes a lot of effort and dedication to get onto there, and I just want to say you do a really good job. So, yeah, great job. You really earned it.
Oh, man! Dang, you got the kid in there. Thanks, Brett. Oh, that's super good.
But
wow.
I have this person to thank for that. She's not the one coming into the stream. Don't worry. I have.
Hi, I'm Becky. Some of you might know me better as Kitten Paws. I'm Huck's wife. And Huck, I want to congratulate you at becoming part of this wonderful Hall of Fame. I want to say, first of all, how proud I am. I've seen how hard you work, and you work so hard. Filming, editing, just thinking of new and creative ideas to do for your channel, like the trivia game and now the Collectors Club. I've never seen anyone work so hard, and I'm thrilled you're being recognized for the talent that you have. When we first met, you were an amazing actor, and I know you had to give some of it up once you had a family, but I am happy you found what you have of your channel, because not only can you finally have a creative output and you can show everyone all your amazing talent, but you also have a wonderful, wonderful supportive community that you're now a part of. I'm proud of you, I love you, and I'm thrilled to be your wife. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Oh damn!
What are you doing in the dark? I should put the light on. Hold on.
Wow.
It was lighter when before.
I did not expect you to pop in there. Look at this. There we go. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, thanks, babe. I'm all crying here. That was great.
It's all the wives that
You said she wasn't coming in.
it's all the wives that are gonna try to make me cry with these videos they send. They're so good. I want to see if a husband can do it as good as they are.
Yeah. That was nice, babe.
I'm trying to fix my hair.
Yeah, thank you so much, Becky. And I apologize because I had emailed you back, and I was like, she never emailed me back, and you didn't get my emails. Never went through. So
I don't know why.
For like 4 days, I think it's
okay.
Probably. So, but I'm so glad you emailed me yesterday, and thank you for popping in here. Like I said, I have a little bit of a segment planned that I've done before. Just some questions about you guys and stuff like that. If any of the questions are too personal, which I don't think they should be, I don't know how open you two are, but just skip. I never want to get too personal or make you uncomfortable at all. So if it's too personal, just skip the questions. But also, thank you so much. You sent a video of your daughter as well. So
that was awesome.
She wanted to make the video, right? She wanted to do it.
Yeah. And Brooke is watching, by the way, Brian.
Hello, Brooke. Thank you.
Yep. She's probably smiling. So she looks so young in that video from the clip I did for the highlight reel.
A while ago, man.
A couple years ago, yeah. That was such a good video, by the way. She threw the waffle at you.
We had that thing so perfectly laid out. Yeah, that was awesome.
It was so good. She's a good actress.
She's great.
I was watching. I was like, this is a child actor. That's
Yeah.
what she should be in movies.
Like Klaus.
Yes. But before I do catch up with that, let me catch up with the chat here. Oh my goodness, I lost my spot.
I have something in my
eye. Okay, so here we go. It was Mel saying, "Oh, love it. Hall of Fame thing, adorable." Very sweet. Izzy says, Merja, oh, this is so sweet. Tiana says, yay, daughter. I love it. So sweet. Capri says, aw. Wendy says, aw. John Doe Juggalo, that was so sweet. Family convicted, family man, convicted cinephile. I said family convicted. Holland Oates says, kitten paws. Mika and Kira say, kitten paws. Yay, kitten paws.
They know you, babe. Listen, it's all the kitten paws love.
Kitten, see, family. Kitten, this is awesome. Huck, your fam is super cool. Yep, absolutely. Oh, jeez. Tim says, dude, Bob is able to get anyone into these streams. My goodness, you better be starting up my one-on-one for Emma Stone
nice.
soon. Kitten paws. I'm not crying. LA Jewel says, laugh aloud. Tim really wants to meet Emma Stone. He does. I'm trying to see what I can do. This is so amazingly beautiful. This is wonderful. Mondo says, Bob definitely puts in a ton of work when it comes to these Hall of Fame streams. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Just gonna love this. Dwa. Hello. Huck, gonna start crying any minute.
Yeah,
thank you. Love the family. Huck's the man. This is what movie collecting is all about. Yes, sir. Bob does have not to work. Thank you. And I'm truly sorry about not sending a personal video message tonight for the stream. I didn't know people were doing it. I hope you know that I would have totally sent one. Nope, you're not an asshole. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
No, you're good. Thanks, caveman.
Anybody ever want to do
kind words are just as good.
Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the little trivia. And not trivia, I shouldn't say that. It's just getting to know the two of you. And once again, if you're not comfortable answering the question, please just say, hey, skip. How did the two of you meet? There's only 8 questions, but they might take a while. So how did the two of you meet?
I want to hear how you. I like that. Go ahead. I want to hear how you describe it.
We met at Brian's Halloween party. That's why Halloween is such an awesome time of year. We had mutual friends who were going, and a girlfriend of mine said, let's go. I have a friend. His name's Huck, and he lived close to me, which in LA never happens.
Yeah.
And then she got sick at the last minute. She said, you still go. He lives like you could walk to his house. So I'm like, and she's like, our other friend's going to be there, who of course was really late. But I showed up, and Huck was charming.
Of course.
And of
yeah,
course.
Tell him what I was dressed as, though.
You were dressed as a pimp.
Full on pimp, baby.
Yeah.
I had the big old hat and the big furry collar, and the cane.
Yeah.
He went all out.
And I wore a slip, and I had words pinned on it, and it had Oedipus complex and ego id and all these other things. So I was
a Freudian slip. Which I caught, and she was very impressed.
Which she caught, and that like I went bing bing.
I sealed the deal. It was like, oh, he gets smart stuff.
And I know I just watched your most recent, or it was one of, as I was going through your content, it was one of your Spirit Halloween videos, and you had bought a Friday the 13th blanket and a
sitting right there.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
You were talking about your daughter. That Killer Clowns blanket looks awesome, by the way.
It's amazing.
It's really
comfortable.
I get blankets that don't even cover half of my torso. That looks huge. It was like covering the whole Huck.
Yeah, the whole Huck, baby. Yeah, it's good too. It's soft.
So does she still use that blanket then? And
when we popped out for movies,
using the Nightmare on Elm Street. Which one?
She keeps grabbing the Killer Clowns right away. I'm like, well, all right, so I'll grab that. Or if the Saints blanket, I have a Saints because I'm a Saints fan. So I got that. We got a whole blanket wasteland behind the couch. So.
It's funny because when Tim, when you guys started the Collectors Club, there was I had talked to Tim about it, and I was like, I always thought I only collected movies. I have a blanket collection myself of like all horror movies and just different movies, some Marvel stuff, and it's really fun. And I started going through my apartment, and I was like, I collect a lot of other stuff other than just movies. I'm a collector too. So
sounds like someone's gonna be on the next episode of the Collectors Club.
Okay, next question. How did Huck propose?
It was in New Orleans because that's where our first vacation, I guess, not counting Vegas, we went to New Orleans together, and we love New Orleans. And Brian's from Baton Rouge. And so you had your high school reunion, and you went up a week before. So I guess you were plotting it. Yeah, and then I joined him because I was still teaching. And so teaching had ended, and I went to join him. And then it was very romantic. We went to a nice restaurant beforehand, and then we went on like one of those carriage rides, and he proposed then. And remember, we went to, because right in front of, in Jackson Square, New Orleans, there was those psychics.
Uh-huh.
And
Those
I said,
voodoo
psychics. Try a New Orleans psychic. And I believe, Huck, you were like, oh, please don't spoil the surprise. Don't spoil the surprise, because he was going to propose. But luckily, she was a
fake.
psychic,
Yeah.
because she had no idea.
I was telling my mom she wastes her money on those.
I know. But, you know, it's like when you're in New Orleans, sometimes you want to do all those things you wouldn't do otherwise. Like, you know, go to the voodoo store and all this other stuff.
I went to New Orleans once with my sister, and
oh, sweet.
It was more of her scene than mine necessarily, but she had a great time. We both had a good time. So
yeah.
Now, I don't know if you believe in fate and stuff like this, but you know, she told you I went a little bit early, so this kind of like chokes me up. So the ring she's wearing is my mom's ring. My mom had passed away, and they left me. My dad left me her ring. Should ever someone come along and be worthy, right? It's like Thor's hammer. She had to be worthy, and so I brought the ring with me, and I brought it to be clean, you know, super polished, and the diamonds all sparkly and all that. And it had been like, you know, at least a day. I hadn't even thought about the ring. Sorry. So I went to my mom's grave, and I asked her about her. And I said, you know, I've met this girl, Becky, and I just wanted you to know her, showed a picture to her. And I said, do you think she's the one? And without a second to breathe, my phone rings, and it was the place cleaning the ring. And they said, your ring is ready.
Wow.
So, oh, I'm going to cry.
Yeah. That sounds like, yeah, absolutely.
So I guess that was yes.
See, I got to be careful because I'm going to cry. You know, I'm an emotional guy. I'll cry out here. So.
And the ring fit.
And the ring fit her.
Perfect. You show the ring really quick. Sorry.
There it is. Oh, I have to go over here.
Yeah, I know you're always twisting the wrong way, right, on these streams. All right.
Yeah.
Next question. How long have you been married?
I'll let you take this one.
It'll be 18 years in August.
18
see, like that. We got married in 2005 on August 21st.
And you met a couple years before that?
A couple years before that.
5 years, like around 2000, I think.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
So you've known each other almost 25 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wow.
We got married right before.
Wow, babe.
Next questions are questions I've asked multiple times to others on here, but I always enjoy these questions. I think they're fun questions. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What makes Becky a great wife? Nothing
She
like
puts up with me. No, she's just, I mean, she's so supportive. I mean, like, she's anything I'm game for, like this channel, like for birthdays or Father's Days or whatever. She's the one, like whenever you see me rocking the Huck's Pop Culture t-shirt, that's all from her. The hoodie that I wear at the swap meets, she gave me that, right? And so it's that kind of like love and support behind me that's always there. And you know, even though I work from home, I still got to get, I have to go to a certain time, and before I can't just, you know, I think people think when you work from home, it's cushy, but it's nice because you don't have to pay for gas and you don't have to eat out every time you go to lunch. So I save a bunch of money there, but it does mean that she has to do a lot of the dinners, and she doesn't always, she gets kind of over that, you know, which I get. So that's why on the weekends I try to cook. Like I like to cook. I just don't always have the time. So, you know, if work is ever easy breezy, then I'm in the kitchen. So, and she's always in there. She's doing it whether she wants to or not. And she's, and she's freaking amazing with our daughter. Brooke, if you're watching, you know, You can type in the chats. Hell yeah, I'll let you say that. But I mean, those two are scholars, man. I'm not this kid. Like I'm smart and I'm creative, but no. These guys are A+ students, 4.0. I don't even know what a 4.0 looks like. I think there's a 4 and an O and a point somewhere. But it's her. She is responsible for our kid being so good. Yeah, it's true. And so, like Spanish, like it's funny because I took Spanish in high school. I took honors Spanish. It's the only honors class and honors math. So whenever there's Spanish, she's like, all right, you're up. I'm out. So I'm like,
Yeah,
all
because
right. So
I took Latin, that useful language.
yeah. So I get in there and I just start speaking Espanol and I go, no, repitan. And she does it again. I'm like, muy bien, uno más. And I get her like in Spanish to say it again and again.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my part in her education, which probably she'll never use growing up. But we're in California where there are a lot of Spanish speaking people. So we're hoping that'll have some effect. I wish I'd have lived here and took Spanish growing up because I would have used it more. But coming from Louisiana, a lot of time has gone by since I've needed it. So
I love speaking Spanish. I took Spanish as well in college, and
Yeah.
it's extremely useful, especially in our country. So,
oh yeah, that's why I'm good at dialects and hearing like words and stuff through heavy accents and stuff. Like I'm good with all that stuff. So,
all right, 5 more questions, but next one: what makes Huck a great husband?
Oh, a lot.
That's
Let's see. Of course, everyone knows the sense of humor and his enthusiasm, and he can get me sort of enthused about things I wouldn't because I'm more of a low-key person, but he also just makes me laugh so much sometimes that my stomach hurts. But it's beyond that. He's really supportive. I've been like, Bob, I think I told you I was sick. I had bronchitis, so I couldn't do the video right away. And you were just there for me. And you're like, at one point I was coughing so much, you're like, I'm gonna take you to the hospital.
oh, I was ready.
You
911.
were ready to
let's
go. You had the keys in your hand. And when he can, and I get sad, and I'm like crying about, I don't know, a Tide commercial. For whatever reason, he'll come, he'll like comfort me, he'll hug me. So he is an amazing husband.
Awesome.
The first thing I do when I walk in, I'm like, oh shit, she's crying. What'd I do, babe? You gotta break the ice.
I work in a school, and some
Say no
years
more,
you
right?
just get a grade that we call it a vampire class, and it sucks all your energy. And it just happens to be this year, and we have that grade.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to do that video and making that happen with Brooke and everything like that. I really do appreciate that, especially with you being sick and everything like that. So thank you for being on here as well.
Of course.
Thanks,
2 more questions, then one about your daughter, which is a fun one. I think Brooke will enjoy it. And then one last question, just revolving around giving advice to other couples out there. Okay, so what makes Becky a great mom? I guess
well, I think I answered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I answered a little bit of that.
Before, yeah.
You sure did.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
It was all in that one answer. Yeah.
Exactly. And then what makes Huck a great dad? So.
Besides the Spanish, he just.
Oh God, I hope something else.
I'm really good with the academics. He's very good with manners and stuff. Maybe it's his nice Southern upbringing, but he's on her, got her with the please and the thank you. He got some manners in that young lady. And he's just really supportive of her, and he listens to her. I think that's really important for parents to try to listen to your kid, even if you don't quite get them sometimes. You got to listen so you can. And I think he's very good at listening.
Yeah, honestly, like just even being a son, because I'm not a parent, but I've talked about that like on my channel is the biggest thing, in my opinion, at least speaking from a son's perspective as a parent, is being there for your kids. And so I think one of the most important things as a parent, for me, understanding it as a kid, was no matter what I did wrong, I could always go to my parents. They would help me to understand what I did wrong. Things like that. But I was never afraid to go to my dad, no matter what I did, really, because I trusted him, and he didn't act violently. You know what I mean? He never gave me that impression that I can't come back again to him if I mess up. Like, hey, this is why you shouldn't do it, but I'm always going to be here. And I thought that was super important to understand as a kid for me.
Yeah, and he always,
that's funny because
you always step up, Huck. Like if I have to work late, you go pick her up. Remember,
Yeah.
she needed some like Advil, so you ran out there and you got her some meds, you know. And
dude, I'm the kind of dad. Sometimes Brooke forgot something at home. I drove back, I'd pick it up, and I'd bring it back to the school as long as I could still get to work on time. And I'm like this creepy old dude outside the school, reaching through the fence, like, "Here, kid, take this bag." And she's like, "Oh God, stop that guy!" I'm like, you know,
didn't you throw it over once the fence?
Yeah, just chuck it and run. But
I
I'd also go to all of her. You know, like she did soccer, she did all these sports and academic, and I loved being the one to take her to all those practices. Like I gave Becky a break, right? I'm like, I'm in, and I took her to all the practices, and I had a fold out chair with a, so you could put a drink in it, you know, and a shade over it to keep my dome from burning. You know, right, Bob? You know, our domes.
I know all about that. Yes, I do.
And I love being there to watch her progress and become great. And even now, like on the weekends, is why I miss a lot of stuff on the weekends. Is she had band and color guard, and she was performing like all weekend. And I was like, let's go. You know, we were out. Except that one time I snuck to WonderCon, but that was okay. She gave me the okay to go to that.
I don't know. Yeah, she gave her the okay.
She's like,
yeah,
Dad, I'm not doing much.
Yeah.
I'm not doing much today. It's perfect day to go to WonderCon. Go do your thing. I'm like, yeah, that's why you're so awesome.
I don't know what it is with California dads, because I always talk about Benicio and Adam as well. Like Adam's always at his kid's baseball game. He'll be like, "Sorry, I can't make your stream tonight. I got my kids." And I'm like, "Dude, yes, of course, I get it. Like, be there." And Benicio is always posting on his story. He's at his kids, you know, his daughter's soccer game and stuff like that. So I just think it's awesome. There's something in the water out in California.
Yeah. Besides Texas.
Right. Let's see here. So the next question is for Brooke. I think Brooke's going to enjoy this if Brooke is still watching. What makes Brooke the best daughter in the world?
You want to start? Go ahead.
Just so much. She's become delightful. And she just she's amazingly, she's gotten older. She's become very supportive. Have you noticed that, Huck? Oh, you're talking to her?
Yeah. I'm trying to
like,
yell for her. If I turn my mic off, I'm yelling, "Come here, Brooke."
When I was sick, she would hug me and she'd say, "Oh, I'm so sorry you feel bad." And she's become a very caring woman. I mean, when they're young, they're fun when they're young. And they like to hang with you. And I kind of miss that she doesn't want to hang as much because, you know, they get older and they have their own friends and they do their own thing. But when they're young, they still are a little self-centered. It's what kids are. But she's become quite loving and caring. And I'm very proud of her. And sometimes I like think to myself, I am so lucky to have her as a daughter.
I think that's a huge
Yeah.
example of the parents too, the parenting, of course. But I see it just as a viewer, the reactions. I think the first time I had seen you was like backstage, maybe for Huck's trivia, where we were like, "Hey, you know, Kitten Paws is there," and you said hi. But it was one of Huck's out of theater reactions, and I was like, "Oh, this is the family." So a lot of those, and we get to see it. And especially I've been watching, as I was watching a ton of your content, I got to see it a ton today. So
yeah, and I'll tell you the day that shocked me, it was so funny because, you know, as Brooke has grown into a young woman now, including physically, not just the mentally, physically she's changed, if you know what I'm saying. And so she went one day and she got her hair cut, just, you know, because kids want a look, they want their own look. And I've always supported that. You know, Mom may not have always wanted the haircut, but I've always been like, let's let her find her voice, right? In her look and all that. And so she took her, right? And then because I was working or something. And when she came home, I was in the back room and she was in the hallway and she's like, "I'm back. Do you want to see me?" I'm like, "Yes, tell me when you're ready." Like I really wanted this look. And dude, let me tell you, she was wearing this red dress, little choker around her neck. Hair was in perfect shape and a little lipstick. I mean, a look on her I have never seen. Before she left this house, she was my little kid. The moment I saw her like that, she was a young woman. And I literally almost started crying because she was like, oh my God, like you literally say, where's my little kid? Look at you. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. So seeing that also, that physical transformation, you know, from the playful little kid, we play tickle and we do things and all that. And now she's like this grown woman and wants her own times. Like, I'll be with you in a minute, Dad. You know, but I
She's
wouldn't
funny
trade any
too.
of those moments. She's what?
She's funny too.
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
Well, I hope Brooke is still watching. So, one final question, if you don't mind, is going to be what advice would you give to any newly married couples or just married couples out there in general? Anybody's dating or anything like that. You've had 18 years.
Never go to bed angry is a good thing.
Yes.
Always talk
Yes.
it out. Because you know, I'm not perfect either. So if I've done something to, you know, screw something up, I'm like, let me know, you know. But I think it's also like compromise. Compromise is a huge thing that I think is great. Like if I want to do one of these, like if I want to do your show tonight and I need her, like if Brooke had to go somewhere, she would totally take her and take care of it. And that's that appreciation. And so I remember that. So when she says, hey, my girlfriends are in town and want to go hang out, before she can finish that sentence, I'm like, bye, go, go. Like I'm not kidding. Go. Like I want her like out, like, cause I need her to go have that life, go have that time with her friends. And I've got it. Don't worry. I said, I got your back. I got the kid. Please go and stay as late as you want. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want because I trust her when she's out, you know, aside from like not being able to drive as easy now because eyes are starting to go out. But
oh yeah, my eyes. I have that problem. I would say after you're newly married and life just happens, you know, you get jobs, maybe you get fired, you have children. You don't have to have children, but if you do,
pets.
You just kind of get caught up with life. And my advice is don't forget to now and then just have fun. Sometimes I think that couples forget to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go to a movie. Brian's always wanting me to go to a movie.
I'm always telling her, yeah. If anything,
like,
I have to crack her.
I'm tired. And then I go. If I end up going, I'm like, oh, that was fun.
Like, let me tell you how I got, you know, it's like she said, I'm kind of like the spontaneous guy. So, and she's all, by the way, I'm a healthier person and will live longer because of the woman down here, because she always cooks well. Otherwise I'd be eating like a Cajun and be overweight. And she's also good and frugal with money, which is good because I do this crap behind me, which I got to tell you, every time she looks at that, she's like, oh God, more stuff. You know, Bob, that's what's going to happen. As soon as you find somebody, they're going to see your stuff.
Sometimes it's the space too. I'm like, I wish we had a bigger place for running out of space.
Yeah.
But you were saying, Brian, sorry.
You were talking about when, geez, I'm out here.
Yeah, it was space.
No, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, she's frugal with money. And so one time, our anniversary was coming up. This was just before COVID too. And look, I work my ass off. I'm here all the time and I'm making money. And I always say, you work to live, don't live to work. Right. And I'm a firm believer of that. So I wanted to go see Weird Al for our anniversary. And she's like, I don't want to go. You know, it costs, you know, it's a couple $100 a ticket. And I looked at her like and said, look, I'm going to go to Weird Al. And I'd love it if you came with me. So I'm going to buy a ticket. So I just need you to say yes or no, because I'm going to go. And as soon as I let her know I'm going, she's like, okay, you're right. Let's go. And that's the kind of thing, like, I like to try to keep playing with her with and make sure that we are experiencing life and not just staying at home all the time. Cause that's comfortable and really nice. But if something comes up, you know, and look, he ended up running down the aisle right next to me, high-fived. I was like, holy hell, look, I just high-fived Weird Al. So,
and I'm glad we went
for sure.
not long afterwards, COVID hit and we couldn't go out for a long time.
Yeah, for a couple of years we haven't done something like that. So
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time, Becky. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you emailing me with me back and forth for like a month now. So thank you so much. And thanks for your patience with my emails not sending as well. So
that's okay. No problem.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll let you get there. Thank you so much.
And thanks, Barack, if you're still watching. She's probably playing Roblox with her friends. Roblox.
Thank you.
It's a 3-year-old joke.
All
There
right,
you go. Wow, Bob.
Let me catch you up with the chat here again. Thanks for that, Huck. I appreciate it. Just popping in to say hello really quick. Huck had me on trivia one time, and it was one of the funnest times I've had on a live stream. He puts in so much work into what he does. He's the man.
So close. He almost won that too. I think he's just down by a point.
Yeah, Mark, I could see is pretty smart when it comes to movies. Huck the Pimp, where's that picture? Helen wants a picture. Huck the Pimp.
I'll find it and put it on Instagram. I don't have no shame. I'll put it on.
So sweet. This must be Adam's wife, Wendy. So look at that. Brilliant. Derek says Huck oozes charisma. Yeah, definitely. The boy and I have that Killer Clowns blanket.
Yeah, buddy.
That blanket.
Who dat?
Hours, Huck. Soon it will be all hours, Huck. Is Bob switching sides? Bob playing both sides. Horse and carriage ride. Love it. New Orleans.
It was.
I'm not crying. Adam is. That's Adam's wife. That's funny. Heart, cute.
Oh, hey,
I believe in fate. That sounds like a yes. Great story. Very nice story. Huck on it. Good evening, peeps. Sorry I'm late. Thanks for being here, Nate. Appreciate it. Hey, it's Nate. My heart. Draculino Horror Capri says. So true, Kitten Paws. Love that. Listening is key, even if you don't understand them. Absolutely. You guys are an amazing couple family, Derek says. Hey there, Nate. Merja says, yeah, you're a lovely couple.
Thank you.
Says you two are a great compliment to each other. It's great to have that support. Someone who supports who you are and your vision. It's rare to find that. Beautiful. Wendy says, heart. Pink hearts. Wish they could all be California dads. Helen says, who's cutting the onion?
Somebody.
To see Helen cry. Laugh out loud, Merja getting awfully dusty in here.
It's very hot in here. My eyes are drying out.
It goes by so fast. You know, I only have a niece and a nephew. I don't have any kids myself, but my niece, like, she's my goddaughter, and I just adore her. And it's crazy to see how she's like almost 4 years old now, and time flies by.
It's amazing.
Compromise is very important. So true. John Doe Juggalo, it doesn't. Once a parent, always a parent, Merja says. It's all about compromise and acknowledgement. Derek's getting serious, and he's not serious too often, right? Love this. Right? Great advice. I just meant the babies becoming adults quickly. She and I have that in common, Wendy says. Can confirm the marriage tips, LOL. And Wendy, thank you for being here too. Johnny, I know. What's up, guys? Hope all is well. Thanks for being here, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
By Becky. Hey there. And Huck equals with the trophy there. So. All right, a couple things left to get through here. So hopefully you're having fun so far. Hopefully, you're patient with me. We got some more videos to get to. I always like to delete the videos as I go. Otherwise, I could end up repeating one or something.
Right.
Like that. Yeah. So let me delete that one. We've got like 3 more videos in the outro. And I will play this video next.
Nick, come here.
Hold on, in a minute.
Hello, amigos. What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Morning Mug. You know, we're here.
Hucks, my guy. What more can I say about you that probably isn't going to be said? You are a true Star Trek fan. Sylvester Stallone fan, the whole Rocky franchise. I love when you and Mike were fighting back and forth on the live stream. There's just so many great aspects about you, and I hope you never stop. I hope you stay true to yourself. And when it comes to editing videos, man, I love watching the way that you edit and the way that you piece everything together. But man, I just want to say, I love your movie hunts. And even though I have this bad habit of not commenting, I absolutely watch all the time. And I got to make that a better habit. We all got to make that a better habit because we feel like people ain't watching, but I always am. Always watching. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the Hall of Fame. Bob just puts together great ones, and I know it's going to be exciting, and I can't wait to watch the replay. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your time, Hucks. Don't ever change. Stay you. I love you, man. Keep it up.
Hey, yo, how's it going, Nick? Way to go, man. All right. You know? All right.
He is telling the truth. Well, we all know Nick only speaks the truth, but he does. He talks a lot about your content a lot. So even if I don't know how much he's commenting, but Nick talks about your channel a lot. So he enjoys it.
Thank you, Nick. That was super nice. That was very funny, too. I like that he's watching Little Morning Mug, foot up, nice, chilling.
Yeah. He's good. He's good, man. He knows what he's doing.
That was great, man.
Caveman says, such a beautiful family and beautiful story. These freaking allergies. Keyboard is wet. He says, Nick. A lot of Nicks. Man, Nick. Dr. Nick. Yes, Nick Fish says.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
Okay, let's do some speed round questions. So we'll set that 60-second timer. I created some new ones just for you, as I try to usually do, to make it personal. And then we'll do some this or that. And then I got some yes or no questions as well in there. So
okay,
3 little fun games here. And then we got our trivia. And I got 2 different movies I picked. I picked one that not a lot of people in the chat will know, but you do and Tony does. And I love it as well. And we've talked a lot about it. So, and then there's one that you absolutely love, but it's not Back to the Future.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and set the timer. I love when you do that.
Like a parrot.
That's great. 60-second timer here. So we'll do our best here. I'll start it now. Best director.
Spielberg.
Best Marvel movie.
Avengers Infinity War.
Best DC movie.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Best superhero movie.
Superman the movie.
Best 90s movie.
Forrest Gump.
Nice. Best 80s movie.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Funniest movie.
Liar Liar.
Favorite actor.
Harrison Ford.
Favorite actress.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Nice. Best Kino Lorber movie.
The Octagon.
Favorite Jackie Chan movie. Nice.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx. Number 10 on your 90s. Best love story.
Titanic.
Best coming of age.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Most depressing movie.
Try not to watch. Schindler's List.
Oh yeah. Best sports movie.
Dodgeball.
Favorite soundtrack.
Star Wars.
Favorite home invasion movie.
Home Invasion. E.T.
Most boring movie.
And the Mortal Kombat, the second one. Horrible.
Okay.
Walked out.
I'll give you one more here. What favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Wedding Singer.
Nice. Dude, E.T.
You know, they kind of came in.
Yeah, sure does. Yeah.
You know, a little bit of a home invasion.
Dude, you and Ken crushed that. Damn, man. Yeah, that was fast. You were really good at that. Yeah, I can't be going.
Phew.
Nicely done, though. Yeah, you just got to think off the top of your head. So obviously it's not always the first answers or whatever.
Yeah, because, you know, comedy, I might have backed up and said airplane, but I still like all the choices I picked.
Yeah, absolutely. This or that. There's a lot of these are repeat questions. I think I have a few that might be new, but for the most part, they're repeat questions. So, Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
John Carpenter or Wes Craven?
John Carpenter.
YouTube or Instagram if you had to choose
YouTube.
One. Nice. Scream or Halloween?
Halloween.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
I love pancakes, man. Coke or cake or ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. If I could
spring or fall?
Spring. My birthday's in that.
That's a good one. Stallone or Arnold?
Gotta go Stallone.
Yep, me too. Skittles or Starburst?
Skittles, man. You get a whole bunch in your mouth.
Clueless or Legally Blonde?
Ooh, I'll go Clueless because it got the ageless Paul Rudd.
Bring It On or Mean Girls?
Ooh, dude, you know what? I love them both. I'm gonna go Bring It On.
I probably would go Bring It On too. Marvel or DC?
As the movies or the comics?
Movies.
Then Marvel, just Marvel. They have more.
Yeah. Cookies or brownies?
Cookies. Oatmeal. Everyone
Jackie
hates.
Chan. You're bigger
Jackie
Jackie.
Chan, baby.
Natalie Portman or Julia Roberts?
Ooh. Natalie Portman.
Okay. Jenny Levels or Hillbilly Hunter?
Hillbilly Hunter, y'all. Yeah, you gotta get your VHS and get some underwear and some Skittles.
Underwear and Skittles. Cats or dogs?
Dogs, baby. What up, Cash?
Scream Factory or Arrow Video?
Ooh, Arrow Video.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
Okay. Dining in or dine out?
I like a good dining out because it's an experience.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Are you a truck guy or a car guy?
Car guy.
All right, almost done. Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
All right. And that is all. And I said no more silliness, so I can't ask the Tim Talks Talkies or Tim Talks, the fill in the blank. So no more silliness. So
either way, it was going to be a TTT answer, right?
Yep, TTT, exactly. So let's go to the comment section here and see what they're saying.
Ooh, somebody said peanut butter and grilled cheese.
The fish light is on sale for Memorial Day. Thanks, Jim. You got to check yesterday's replay for the Tony's book that you and I edited. Hey, Jim Holland. What's up, Mizzy? Buy two, get one this weekend. Chef Jim Powers. ET is a burglar. That's
what it was. I know there's better.
Yes, Fish. Great promotion. We will be moving units this weekend. He's not wrong. Laugh out loud. ET, I'm dying. ET. Did I just hear your favorite home invasion was ET?
Yes, I did.
Also, yep. Mizzy says LOL. Most depressing movie I've seen has to be White Squall. All right, caveman. I don't know that one. What's up, Chef? Wait, ET really did invade that home. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jim. That's what I do.
Jim says, Johnny, what's up, my man? Just watch Kill Her Goats again, and I still hate it.
Nice.
Cinema Man says, favorite home invasion movie? Huck.
That's the one I'm not going to live down.
No. Huck, peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese.
Dude, I will tell you, in a pinch, if I have to just make a quick sandwich, I love peanut butter and jam, actually.
It's this or that, Fish, so I can't do this or that or that. It's got to be just two, because otherwise I'd throw Coyote Ugly into the Bring It On or Mean Girls, because I like Coyote Ugly, too.
But yeah, I love grilled cheese is like a panini, so yeah, that'd be my pick.
What's Johnny watching says I like to call it Freedom Toast, Fish.
Freedom Toast.
So good point, Fish. French toast sticks, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. That's
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper here, too. Pepsi's the best. Jim, French toast for life. Pepper. Whatever the place has, Chef. And French toast is so good. Let's get into that yes or no questions. And then
love French toast.
Yeah.
And how do you take your French toast? See, I love butter and powdered sugar on my French toast.
Oh, for sure.
Everything else, pancakes and waffles get the syrup. So French toast has to have that powdered sugar, like a beignet from New Orleans.
I also love whipped cream too.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I loved like Happy Face on my pancakes, like the smiley face
You
pancakes.
just dive right on it with your face, no hands.
Ridiculous. I love pancakes. Yep. All right, here we go. Yes or no questions. Does pineapple belong on pizza? It's a question we ask everybody. No. Have you ever broken a bone?
Yes.
You break.
What's that? Yes.
What did you break?
Oh, I broke my arm.
Oh, I broke my arm too. I broke two bones.
And it's because my brother put me on the hood of a car and he goes, "Now don't get off the car, kid." That's how we have redneck brothers. And what does he do? He leaves. I'm like, well, I don't want to sit on this hood. And I jumped off the hood, but it was too high. So I started doing like head over ass. And then I just, broke my arm because I was like that thin as a kid.
I fell off a diving board backwards onto the concrete.
Oh, that's terrible.
Do you have any secret talents?
Secret talents? I can.
Your talents are out in the public.
I can tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue when it's in my mouth.
Are you serious? You could do that?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
and I because I go to the bar and do that. You got to get the ones from the bar because they've been soaking in that nice cherry juice.
Okay.
And then I can take the napkin and turn that into a rose. Those stupid tricks you try to pick up chicks with. None of them work.
That's a party trick for sure, right there.
But it's fun to do because you're sitting by yourself.
Are you a coffee drinker?
I used to be. And then, as you get older, all these things start happening. And now it gets to my stomach. So I do tea now.
I do not drink coffee, and people look, and I don't even sleep as it is. People look at me like I'm crazy because I don't drink coffee. I'm like, no, I have a lot of energy as it is.
I enjoyed it for a while, but it's over.
Yeah. Are you a picky eater?
Nah, I mean, not really. I don't go like eat like bull testicles and stuff like that. But you know, not that I would.
Fear factor. Oh, geez. Have you ever participated in a food eating contest? Not bull testicle food eating contest, clearly.
No.
Okay. I did a funnel cake eating contest.
Oh, sounds
at
awesome.
Six Flags, and I did not do well. Have you ever been in a fight?
I guess I was in one fight. Some kid just started swinging on me. I went to the ground hard. That was it. That was one and done. It's like my acting.
All right, so we're done with that. Let's see here. I always like to make sure I get all these questions in. We did that. Yep, we're good. Okay, so I got the quotes. So it looks like the only thing left to go over is the two trivia rounds. So let's catch up on the chat, play a few videos here, and then we'll get into the fun trivia, and we'll see what I got lined up for trivia. Holland says, whatever the place has, chef. French toast is so good, Derek. Coyote Ugly definitely trumps. I love Coyote Ugly. Tiana, yes. Mel, bring hands there. I'll take it in my mouth. Derek,
French toast, right? Yeah.
I love your syrup on my French toast. Or I love syrup on my French toast.
Yeah, you read that really wrong.
It's Derek. Derek started it with his whatever comment. I'll take it in my mouth. The French toast. I mean, Jim, not eating French toast ever again after watching Road
Great.
Trip.
Oh my God! Yes, Road Trip.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
I forgot about that, Johnny.
That is
Ketchup and mustard, chef. I'm still terrified about what I read. I'm misreading Tiana's comments. We all know what you mean, Derek. Nice, Holland. Excellent choice, Johnny. Rocky Mountain oysters. No Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Huck, no bull testicles.
I mean, you know.
Gotta love those Rocky Mountain oysters. Wow. Huck, TurboTax rate. I love your
TurboTax.
What in the world? You know, there's too much silliness going on here. I'm calling Uncle Tony down the. Oh, jeez. No more sillies. All right, let's play video. Let's see who I got here. So I got 2 videos left until the outro. So let's play this guy. I love this guy.
What's up, Huck? What's up, Bob? I'm in the chat right now enjoying a great Hall of Fame stream for my man Huck. Huck, your energy level is always through the roof. Really appreciate that. But along with that high energy level, you also have a ton of heart, and we really appreciate all the support that you give all of us and all the great things that you do on your channel. So just keep on doing that, and we'll keep on supporting you as well. And I know you're like me, you can appreciate a good 80s action film, so I'm going to leave you with a question. That is, name at least 3 of your favorite 80s action movies that do not star one of the major action stars of the era. So no Sly Stallone, no Arnold, no Steven Seagal, no Van Damme. Give me some movies that don't have those guys in it, and enjoy the rest of your Hall of Fame stream, and welcome to the club, my man. Bye.
I should probably play Dell's videos early. He might think that I won't because I forgot one to download it once. I'll still never forgive myself for that. 3 movies.
That was pretty good. It's tough though because you're taking everybody off the charts, even like Seagal. So
you didn't take Bruce Willis off the chart though.
No, he didn't. So because what I was going to throw out just super quick without thinking was going to be like Die Hard, Total Recall, Raiders, done. So he didn't say Harrison Ford.
Total Recall's Arnold though, right?
Right, he said Arnold, but it's like I think you're saying like those people. So I do feel like Bruce and Harrison are off.
Right, yeah.
Which then it's hard to think then, because I mean they were the action people. So I don't know what instant titles pop into my okay, all right. So I don't know, good action movie like
it's tough. When he took I thought he was going to take the big 3 off. Then he took Steven Seagal off too.
He even took Van Damme off. So I can't even
the Bloodsport. Yeah. Bloodsport. 80s movies.
Let's see. I don't know. So I mean, Remo Williams. Let's see. Tremors, was that in the 80s?
That was 90s.
Shit, I thought so. Dang, Dale. Let's see. Oh wait, okay. Let's think of some. I was trying to think of some women, but women in the action. Okay, any Cynthia Rothrock fill in the title. So there you go. She's a martial artist from the 80s. And American Ninja with Michael Dudikoff. There, done. Let's get out of here.
Nice. Nicely done. Way too much silliness.
Whew.
He says fish. I'm laughing. Dell. That's Dell. He's a cool cat, Jim says.
And Dell's smooth, baby. Like
Swap
Jiffy.
Master Dell. Mizzy says Dell. Total Recall is 1990. Huck. LOL. Johnny says perfect weapon with just speaking.
Oh, but I'm not
He's
gonna.
gonna say lethal weapon.
But I still feel like Mel is a big
90,
name, so you can do that.
Bobby has free shipping if you buy 2 or more. ET favorite 80s action film. LOL. Mr. Caveman.
Roadhouse. There you go. That would have been great. Nice. Aliens. Dang, look at you guys. Get it.
Yep. And Sigourney and Aliens. Some horror in there as well. All right. Let's go ahead and roll out that trivia that I had. So we'll play one trivia here. But before we get into trivia, question. So the one thing I did want to discuss tonight was how did you get into like Hollywood and acting, editing? Because I saw your letterbox, you got but you said you have 3 movies on your editing credits, but those aren't like some of those you don't even know why you're on there, you said, right?
Well, yeah, sometimes I work for like a certain company, Santelmo Entertainment. Like I also directed a film in 96. And that company like used me to edit some movies, and then also like for some reason my name appeared on some of those films. I'm like, I didn't edit that. I don't even know like my name got on that. Now some of those I did edit, they're just cheesy Skinamax type movies. But anyway, yeah, so the reason how I got into this is what I've always wanted to be in, this field, this entertainment business, right? And when I was in Louisiana and leaving, I was doing stand-up there. So like I did a lot of stand-up, and at the very end I did a final stand-up. It was standing room only. I'm like, oh, this is good. Now that's Louisiana stand-up. I came all the way out here, went to the comedy club. You've heard of the comedy club, right?
Of course.
And that's a big deal. So I went to that and I was nervous as hell because then it was amateur night and you get up there and you get 3 minutes and that's it. So I had recorded that show and I tried to pick the best 3 minutes and do that on stage. I also didn't know how it all worked. There's a light that flashes that tell you to get off the stage. And I just thought some asshole was flashing a light at me. I'm like, who's this jerk off in the audience flashing the light? It's your cue to get off. Like your time is up. And so right as I was in the middle or finished a punchline, the MC who keeps the night going, he's like, okay, and like stepped in and pushes me off. I'm like, well, that was rude. And then one of the other comedians like, dude, didn't you see the light? I'm like, yeah, what's up with that? He goes, oh, that's your cue to get off. I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning as I go.
How long did you go after the light started?
I mean, just like maybe 30 more seconds,
Okay.
Just so I could finish the joke or something like that. I even did a night once. Sarah Silverman showed up. That was crazy. So I'd gone on like 2 before her, and she's hilarious. So like, that was fun. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. And I started with that, and I did improv and stand up and all that jazz. But I also knew like until I booked anything, I needed a job. And I didn't want to do a waiter thing. Not that I don't like that. It's just, I feel like I wanted to have an occupation that kept me in this industry. And food is not that. So when I was in Louisiana, I went to a trade school to learn editing, directing, cam work, all that. So I know how to do all that. So it's not just acting, right? It's all these other things behind the scenes, which is also how I know when I'm shooting things about cutaways and coverage. And like, if you ever see me like do things and there's like cutaways, I'm talking about something, it's there, those are 2 different shots. Like I don't have a flip around on my camera that does that on the spot. That's me shooting things twice and then putting them together as though it's one moment, right? So there's your peek behind the curtain. And so when I came out here, I instantly, within 2 weeks, I had a friend that went to a church out here who was with a guy in that church who had a video company that did editing and tape duplication and stuff like that. So I got a job, worked there for many years. and I did like actors demos, and I would meet big actors, man. Some Star Trek people came in there, like Susie Plaxton, who played Worf's wife. I'm probably talking code because I know you ain't seen no Star Trek. Robert O'Reilly, who played Galron, who was also in Steel Frontier. All these just bumped into a bunch of people. So that's what I wanted to make sure I could still work in this industry, even if I wasn't acting. And it's still here. Look, I'm sitting in front of a system right now that facilitates income for me. And that has never changed since the day I moved out here. So that's how I came out. That's how I got into it and got the agents, managers, and all that jazz, especially when I was younger and single and more centrally located in Hollywood. So I could go to all these things. Now I'm on the outskirts. If I try to get back into it now, I can't. I'm like 2 hours away from Hollywood if it's trafficy. And if you hit traffic and you're late, that doesn't look good, Anyway, so that's why that's no longer a thing,
Yeah. All right.
Did I answer the question or did I?
No, it does. Thank you. I
I'm a good
appreciate
tangent guy. I do that all the time.
No, it's okay. I do. No, Lord knows I do. So
Yeah.
plenty. Let me catch up with the chat. Just there's like 6 or 7 comments here. Huck's After Hours Cafe.
I'm
Huck
working on it.
directed Skinamax movies. No, he said he edited.
I didn't direct them. I edited them.
You need to do a new stand-up routine for us. Yeah, I would watch that for sure. I agree with Derek. I agree, Fish. And come on, Huck. Craft services matter.
Oh, boy, I love craft services. I became super friends with those people. Yeah, I tell you, and that's another great thing, y'all. Is when you're on set or you work. I also, as an editor, I got to work on great shows like Master Chef and things like that. And Master Chef would shoot on the lot I was editing. So we were at Disney one time. By the way, we were at Disney when they were shooting the first Avengers. And one time they call these things the elephant doors on a studio, right? On a soundstage. And those were wide open. And all you could see was this big green screen backdrop and then like some rubble on the ground. And then word got around pretty fast that was the Avengers soundstage. And we ran into Joss Whedon a couple of times because there was a Starbucks located at Disney and all that. So I would see that kind of stuff while I was there. Of course, Gordon Ramsay, literally bumped into him one time. He's like, "Oh, there, sorry, man." Like, you want to piss off the boss who's like paying your check. So yeah, I always say that this is the house that Master Chef built because I was getting consistent casting work from that. And I was able to I just made enough 1 month to get this house. So,
Who is your favorite comedian?
I have a few growing up. It's 3, and it literally is 3. It's Steve Martin, George Carlin, and Richard Pryor. Those guys, I listen to those albums all the time. I mean, I would wear those things out. And, and we had like the record player. My mom would come in. There I am listening to Steve Martin again. Probably listen to Steve Martin maybe more than anyone, especially that Wild and Crazy Guy. God, so good. It's so good. He's still one of my favorite people. Yeah.
Nice.
Good question.
I love editing. Missing it as a hobby is the main reason I started my channel. And I've gotten, thanks to people like Tim, and you know what? Even when I was telling you, like, Tim helps me with my thumbnails, and now I'm finally doing my own thumbnails and starting to dabble with that. Tony's helped me a lot too, and he's done the Mid-Levolution one. And then you had Mondo make our logo for Misfits and stuff. Or I'm sorry, for Mid-Levolution. The next comment is about the Misfits, so that's why. But it's awesome. It is. It's a lot of fun to edit. And I know when I reached out to you, you said, "Hey, if you ever need any help with thumbnails or editing, let me know." So the community is very welcoming with that. Derek's helped me in the past too. So Helen says, "Derek, I'm so happy you have a creative outlet to do Misfits thing. Love Master Chef." Derek's laughing. Yes, thank you, Derek. Favorite comedy of all time?
Favorite comedy of all time. It's funny because there's always like a few that I always go to, like depending on the mood. There was like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Airplane, almost anything with Jim Carrey. Like when he came along. Oh, by the way, yeah, I've said this on one of my morning mugs. The story about I literally ran into Jim Carrey. He was flying down. I was at the Fox lot on an audition, and I was in the stairwell. Like, one of these like stairwells where you go through the door and it kind of circles down. And I mean, you think I have energy. He comes bursting through the door like he had to be somewhere. But I genuinely think that's just Like that's how I would go through a door, right? If I was like 20 something. And he comes flying, and he stops right here. And I'm like, oh, and he goes, hey there, did I get you? Just like you would want him to say. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And he goes, take care then, bye-bye. And he's out the door. I'm like, and then my mind exploded. I'm like, oh my God, Jim Carrey just literally ran into me. And like, I wanted to like say something, but I was just in shock, you know? So yeah, like to me, like Liar Liar and that first Ace Ventura really makes me laugh. So all that good stuff.
Jim says Gordon Ramsay is the GOAT. Mel says I love Steve Martin. Victory of comedies. Mizzy says Tiana says Gordon Ramsay is fire. Carlin and Pryor, Huck, my man. Johnny says Fish says yes, yes, and yes.
And I got to meet Carlin as well. Carlin was doing a book signing, and I went
up.
And
so glad Huck said George Carlin, my all-time favorite. Huck just thought do a movie soundtrack trivia. So you did, and you're going to be doing it, right?
Well, I did a soundtrack stream, and I'm going to be doing a second one. I've gotten a lot of good text on that thing, so we're going to do a part 2. Yep. And but I can't do a soundtrack trivia because I'll get flagged. Yeah, that's actually why I had to stop doing the video clips, because if music was under the clip I was using, I'd have to clip those pieces out. So got to be careful.
Yeah. Huck's custom 4K box set has been my favorite so far. I love it.
Oh, really? I thought that was like the weirdest box. Like no one's gonna dig this weird,
I got
hunting road trip, but it's just this weird niche of a type of movie I like. I love that there's anybody out there.
It's yours. I've got one coming. I'm just trying to put one more movie together. One of them was mentioned in Johnny's stream with KB earlier, and I'm like, now they're gonna think I'm copying his movie.
Yeah,
but I just got to get one more movie, but nobody's going to even heard of most of these movies, but I just love them, but it's your box set. So
it's your box set. Yeah.
All right. So you ready for some trivia?
I guess so.
I'm going to let you pick. You want to start with the one that you love or the movie that not a lot of people in the chat will know, which should be fun?
Let's go with that one. Do I need a whiteboard for this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. So I should know the answer to most of these because I love this movie. We've recommended it to a lot of people, I believe.
I hope it's one I haven't seen in a long time.
Fish was one of them. I know Mel had bought it, and we've been telling her to watch this one. So it is Untamed Heart.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes, sir. Kino Lorber. It's not that crazy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What year was Untamed Heart released?
93. I don't know.
93 is correct.
Is it? Hot damn.
Nicely done. This hint, convicted cinephile. What state did they film Untamed Heart?
That I'm not sure. I'll just go like
Derek lives there in this state. I think he's been open about it. I hope I'm not giving away too much. But Derek said it where he lives before.
Where the hell's Derek live? The Ken's in Kentucky. He's in Kansas.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota. I don't know. Is Minnesota okay?
Yeah, Minnesota. What actor played Adam? And yeah, Derek's not far from me either.
That's Christian Slater's part, right?
Yes, yep, that is correct. What actress played Caroline?
That's I'm just having a brain fart. Hold on. Marissa Tomei.
Yes, and then who played Cindy?
And that is Rosie Perez, okay? Let's go. All right. Fly Girl.
That's great. What was the name of the diner? That's a tough one.
That is. Let's see. Waffles Are Us. I have no idea.
Jim's Coffee Shop and Bakery.
That is a dull coffee.
Toward the end of the movie, where does Caroline take Adam on a date?
Oh man. All I can see is like just picture them together. Was it?
What does he catch at the game?
Well, he catches the puck. So it's a hockey game.
So a hockey game, correct?
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to remember which.
I think Red Wings. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one, but yeah, he catches the puck.
But if they were in Minnesota, it might have been. I'm not sure. What does Adam believe is wrong with his heart?
Well, he thinks he's got a baboon's heart.
Yep. You only got one wrong, and it was the diner question.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay.
That was all 8. Something simple, just fun, you know.
I feel
Something
pretty good with that. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and catch up with the chat.
That
here.
is a wonderful movie. I'm glad you. And I appreciate that too. You said you took my recommendation, and we're so pleased that you're
Well,
like.
I
"All
had
right."
seen that one when you did the recommendation. So you did a top 5 underrated movies.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and 2 of them I wrote down. Crazy Rich Asians was one of them. Peanut Butter Falcon and Untamed Heart I had already seen, and they're 2 Peanut Butter Falcon is one of my all-time favorites. Untamed Heart's one of like my favorites romantic movies for sure. And so when you said those, I was like, man, this guy's got good taste.
Nice.
So yeah, so I was like, I still gotta see Crazy Rich Asians though. So, but yes, anybody in the chat that hasn't seen Untamed Heart, if you like romantic movies at all, definitely check it out. You know, upon rewatching it, I love the movie, but I was like, man, he was a little bit of a stalker, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
Like in a romantic way, if that's possible. Like the movie made it romanticized it, but when I rewatched it in 2023, and I'm not one who ever gets into that stuff, like movies, I know they age, but if I enjoyed it, then I still enjoy it, and I did enjoy it. But I was like, damn, this guy definitely like this would not be looked at as romantic today.
Yeah, it's almost like because of him being simple and having no social graces, you can figure, well, that's just him like tagging along somebody he like. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He was just protecting her, but it definitely was creepy. So yeah, the women in the chat are probably like, yeah, that would not be okay.
That's stalking.
Yeah,
how sweet that is.
Yeah, the movie romanticized it, but I really dug my list. I guess I should make a video about it. John Doe Juggalo says, I have not seen Untamed Heart. Helen says, make that list.
I haven't got the year.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, look at this. Minnesota.
I think I
How
missed
dare you? Get out of here with that, Derek. You said it before. District of Columbia. Fish says Christian Slater. My favorite Steve Martin movie are Jerk.
Dead Men,
Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Rosie Perez, Marissa Tomei, Denny. The Jerk is the greatest comedy of all time, I've heard. Okay. All right, Derek. Ice Rink. Applebee's is not the answer. Hockey Game North Stars. Bob. He has a baboon heart. Yeah. He has a baboon heart. Hey, Bonnie. Christian Slater can't stalk me anytime, Fish says. That's funny. All right, so let's play one more video, and then we'll get into the next trivia here.
Hello everyone, Fish here. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say congratulations to my buddy Huck on becoming the newest member of the Physical Media Collectors Hall of Fame. Very well deserved, my friend. I just wanted to say thank you very much because Tuesday is my Monday and nobody likes Mondays and I definitely don't like mornings, but Tuesday morning with the morning mug makes it bearable. So I wanted to say thank you very much for getting my week started off in a great way. Also, you are a trivia master and a founding member of the Collectors Club. So as an honorary member of the Collectors Club, a former champion on trivia, and a fellow Hall of Famer, I just wanted to say congratulations. Thank you very much for everything that you do for the community. A very well deserved honor, and we love you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.
Oh, Fish. Oh, thank you, my man. Look at that. The pedigree coming from Fish. Look at the list of goodies coming from that guy.
He's it's nice. He's one in particular. He gets a whole lot of fish when he comes into a chat and pops up.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He's like Norm, like him and Gus and Mel.
A lot of love for them for sure. For sure. All right. Let's go ahead. We got one more video. It's going to be the outro. And let me tell you, the outro video. It's so funny. It's ridiculous. Right. It's ridiculous. But we got trivia before we get there, and then we'll let chat kind of say their goodbyes, and I'll let you say your goodbyes and everything like that. But before we do that, Rocky trivia.
All right.
All right. So I think these questions should be right, but they might be related to the franchise. So where does Rocky keep his gym lock combination written?
Oh, for God's sake. Wow. You're going deep cut on me. Trying to picture that. Does he keep it in the thing with cuff and link?
He's on a slip of paper. In his hat.
In the what? Oh, in his hat.
Yeah.
I thought there was a slip of paper in the tank with cuff and link. Yeah, you're right. It's in his hat. Yep.
Next guy's feeling the love, Fish says. Yeah. Then next question. Who is the number one contender Who is the number one contender that Apollo Creed is supposed to fight for the heavyweight title at the beginning of the movie?
Well, you do all these deep cuts. You mean it's because so Rocky has to fight him because that guy won't?
I think that happens later on. Somebody definitely bails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has to.
Yeah, I don't know that character's
He
name.
has a couple different people he wants to. He has to choose from, but he picks Rocky because, and that might be a question, or I might have skipped that one.
Featherfoot Jackson.
It is Mac Lee Green.
Close.
What year was Rocky released?
76.
Yes, sir. Who wrote the script to Rocky?
Stallone.
What is Rocky's day job?
He is a thug for hire.
Yeah, he's like a loan shark or a collector for a loan shark.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Adrian work?
At the pet shop. That's
correct.
where your butt kiss is from, you know?
Who wins the fight between Rocky and Apollo?
Well, the first fight, Apollo wins.
Apollo, yeah.
Second fight, Rocky wins.
Split decision. What actor played Apollo Creed?
That's Carl Weathers.
Correct. What actor played Paulie?
That is Burt Young.
That's correct. What is Rocky's nickname?
The Italian Stallion.
Yep. And that's one of the reasons why I think Apollo elects to fight him, because he thinks it's good publicity to fight like a no-name as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then
it would look good for him, but he knows he can clean his clock.
And he likes his nickname too. So what division does Rocky fight in?
Are they heavyweight?
They are heavyweight. Yeah. And that's all the Rocky trivia. Make sure you keep it pretty simple. It's sometimes hard to find some of these, and with all the other stuff going on. But
tough questions at the top there.
Some tough ones. You did good there on that one too.
See, just what was the name of his turtles? Cuff and Link. I knew that.
Enforcer, right there. Nobody knew those. Nobody was popping in on that one. Nobody likes Rocky in the chat or what?
Oh yeah, nothing. Oh yeah.
Well, Huck, thank you so much for popping on tonight. Fish says, "Way to go, Huck." Thanks, Fish. I ran through everything. Not bad, Huck. Johnny says, I ran through everything. I'm going to double check. We could go through original or remake, but I feel like you probably haven't watched a lot of them because you don't watch a ton of horror, right?
Yeah, that's not my go-to. I'm like Ryan. It's not my go-to genre.
Exactly.
But if I do, it tends to be like Scream or Evil Dead Rise. I went and saw that, you know.
You're the best, Huck. He answered them too fast. Fish says he's blaming you for being too quick. Mizzy says, congratulations, Huck. And says, yeah, I got 100 on the Rocky questions.
Way to go, Mom Blu-ray.
But once again, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate the fact you gave me your wife's email to reach out to her. Thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a segment.
That was wonderful. Thanks.
Thank you so much to Brooke and Becky and the chat. If you're still watching, I really appreciate you guys making a video, popping on the stream, things like that. Tim, Derek, thank you so much for popping on as well. I know, I'm asking people to pop on for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. So everybody that made a video sent in describe him in one sentence. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So for all these videos, but Huck, I'll let you kind of take the floor and talk about your channel. I know you're going to be on my channel again in 6 days from now, May 30th with the
That's right.
Rad Pack. We're calling it the Mid-Level Rad Club, I guess.
It's a big name for a lot of big people.
Yeah.
Channel. I mean, this has just been a lot of fun. I think this whole thing is a promotion for my channel. So, Bob, this was such a wonderful night. Can't thank you enough. Everybody that showed up in the chats and shared your thoughts and opinions and questions. It was just a wonderful night. You guys know my channel. Just get on over there. Like some people said, I got my morning mug every Tuesday. So if you're heading out to do a Tuesday Blues Day hunt, I'll start your morning off, talk about some new releases and all that jazz. And I'm really been amping it up too. New graphics. I'm trying to bring in more Hollywood's content, since John Campea is leaving, I'm trying to take his spot. And got trivia coming up next Wednesday in this spot. I was able to reschedule. So Bob, hopefully I can, take your spot next week. And
May 31st. Yeah. I'm not streaming. I got nothing going on.
All right. Stop on by. It'd be great.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So May 31st. So you'll be live 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, and of course we got new Collectors Club every month, so we got another one coming up. I think it's June 14th, whatever that Sunday is before Father's Day, is when the next one is. So and Mega Mike
Should
the
be
Movie
on
Man will be
Mega
hosting
Mike's
that one.
channel, right? Yep, exactly.
Yep.
All righty. Well, let me catch up with the chat, and then I'll play that outro. And you're not going to want to miss the outro. It's short,
all right.
But it is funny. Well deserved. Congratulations, KB says, great job,
Thanks,
Huck.
Mel.
Congrats.
KB
says, Huck, you are the man. John Doe Juggalo says, great stream. Congratulations, Huck. Well deserved. Tiana says, congrats, Huck.
Thanks,
Holland
Tiana.
says,
Sorry,
great
Mr.
show.
Pritchard.
Fish says, congrats again, Huckster. Tiana, you truly are amazing. Mama Blu-ray says, we love you, Huck. Thank you, Johnny. Fish the Film Collector says, great stream as always. Mika and Kira, great stream.
Twins.
Kitten Paws, look at that. Bye, everyone. Great
Oh,
stream.
she's still here. Thanks,
Thank
babe.
you again. I appreciate it. Movie Hunter says, great show. Congrats again, Huck. Jason says, congrats, Huck. Great show, Bob. Merja's still here. Congrats again, Huck. Thank you both, and good night, everyone.
Thanks, Maria.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Kitten Paws. Good night, Kitten Paws. You all are awesome. Caveman says, much love. And Mizzy says, bye, Kitten Paws. All righty, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll play this intro and get everybody out of here.
Today's honoree, Huck, from Huck's Pop Culture Cafe, is many things. He's an actor, an award-winning editor, a collector, an amazing host, a fan, a family man, and a friend. But most importantly, he is our chicken boy, our little chicken boy, our little chicken boy. Yes, he is our chicken boy, our little chicken boy, our little chicken boy. Congratulations, Huck.